Hello, 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 and welcome to the morning live stream where we do not have a name for it. It's just the morning live stream show right now, where we are going to be blessed to have the one and only Miss Trish, the natural. She's going to be coming in here telling us and talking to us all about natural hair, talking about her channel. How does she get involved in starting a channel about natural hair and all that wonderful stuff? So, yeah, she does not go live too often. As a matter of fact, she only has gone live actually on her channel only one time. So we're going to give her the utmost respect and, welcome her and all that good stuff. So yeah, she is getting ready backstage and she'll be out here soon. While I'm waiting for her to come in, I just want to give you the lineup of who else we'll be having this week. Wednesday, we will be interviewing Drea Lachey, her channel. She's also a naturalista. We're going to also have the YouTube lawyer, the educated natural. I'm super geeked up about that as well. And then Saturday, I will be talking with the formerly known as Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, Jay the Motivator. He's going to be telling us why he changed his name on his channel and all that good stuff. So I'm going to just welcome some people in while she's getting ready in the back. We got Miss Cheryl Faulkner. How you doing, girl? We also got the J Jordan. What's upper? Hey, Ninja Drew, how you doing? Pescatarian Gardener, how you guys doing? You and your husband, how are you doing? hello, welcome, Jets. I hope I'm saying that right. Miss K. Renee Garden, how you doing? Thank you so much for the like, Ninja. I really appreciate it. Coming in all the way from Turkey. I know that's right. Thank you so much. Let's see. Miss K. Renee said hello to everybody in the chat. And then we also have Tracy Robin, how you doing? I'll be trying to catch your live streams whenever I can. Okay, there we go. So while she's finishing up, she's texting me. So I guess I'll start off by giving my natural hair tutorial or background, I guess I'll say. I went natural officially in 2010. I've been natural since then. I think I replied one relax because my hair texture is kinky coil, not coily, curly. My coily is like really tight curls, and I don't have that. I have coily like little spirals. Uh, yeah, I don't like really wearing my natural hair because I don't like doing my hair. So I've been doing a lot of iron outs. So okay. I've been doing a lot of iron outs. Well, now seeing Tristan Natural and a lot of other YouTubers who are out here natural, I was like, well, let me go ahead and start trying to wear my natural hair. But the problem is because I have, what's up, Big Rooster? Because I have been getting iron outs, the front part of my hair, like it's like the bottom half is straight. And then like everything else is curly. So I'm trying to lay off of getting the iron outs and let me see. Yeah, lay off of getting the iron outs. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss her in the stream. She doesn't really go live too often. So I'm trying to help her out. So I don't know. I want to do like a wash and go. If y'all don't know, wash and goes is not as simple as it looks. You still have to detangle your hair and everything else and get the expensive products and things like that. So I want to ask her a lot of questions because she specializes. Well, what she does with her hair the most is wash and goes. And it's about to start getting cold. And with wash and goes, you got to kind of at least spritz your hair to kind of like bring it back to life, as far as I know. So I got all kinds of questions to ask her. What's up, Shani 2003? Mr. 24/7. Spooky Zombie Graveyard. How you doing? Okay. Okay, she's a little trouble there. So I just want to thank everybody for coming in. And I promise you she is coming soon. There we go. So let me know in the put a 1, I guess, if you are a naturalista, you like you have natural hair. I have natural hair, and when I do wear my natural hair, everybody's like, oh, you have good hair, da da da. But I just don't like the maintenance of doing it. For a minute here, I was thinking about getting a relaxer. Okay. Okay. But I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because I do love my curls. I love how my curls come out, but it's got to be an easier way. Hey, picture me crafting. How you doing? Also, yeah, it's like the process for me for doing a wash and go. I don't know if anybody else does wash and goes. It takes me about a good 45 minutes a day just to do hair. And that's a no for me. Like when I can just go get, iron out, just wrap it up at night and comb it out in the morning, 10, 15 minutes, we're done. Versus the wash and go, you got to like respritz it and put in the chemicals through the hair so the curls can get definition and uh, diffuse it and all that kind of stuff. I don't like it. And I'm at the point now where I don't want to do braids anymore. Braids are kind of heavy. I will do them like when I go on road trips and things like that. Like matter of fact, when we're going to Georgia, I will do it. But I'm not like I'm not the type to just keep getting braids in my hair. Braids aren't really my thing. Let me see. Hello, how are you from Miss Betty J Gathers? Looking cute this morning. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good morning. She is Sunshine. How you doing? She's at work. That's okay. That's okay. So we have a lot of people in here who are natural. I know a few people in here also are do locks or have locks. Sorry, have locks. And so, yeah, I just wanted to know because she does actually do hair. So I want to know, does she specialize in just like natural hair? Does she like locks and all that kind of stuff? She must be having some technical difficulties here. Okay. And so we're gonna be patient while she. There she go. Okay. I have natural hair and always wear a wig. Yeah. How long? Okay. I see a lot when I go. Well, people who do wear the natural hair just pretty much in a high pony or the ponytail or something like that. My thing with natural hair is styling it, figuring out like what's convenient, like something fast and on the go. We're waiting on her to come up. You ain't missed too much yet. She hasn't came up yet. But yeah, she's in the background getting ready. Uh as a mofo. Always debating on that just jumped. Okay. If I should stay out or not. Yeah, and then like with natural hair, like if it's humid outside, you go outside, you start off with your day, your hair is looking all nice, and then the humidity and everything, it just turns into a big puff. So I'm like, oh my God. So she wears her hair natural all the time. So I want to know how does she manage to keep it looking nice all day with the curls defined and everything else. Let me see. Yeah, I have a thick curly texture. So my hair, I don't know, my hair is thick. So when it gets humid, it oh, it just gets real big, and I don't know. I don't know if thinner people's hair like doesn't get as big in the humidity, but mine, yeah, it's a hot mess. What's up, CC? Speaking of hot and humid, perfect timing.
Girl, it is not humid and hot over here. We we freezing.
Really? I was listening to the radio because I had to go drop something off this morning, and they said 2023 was the hottest year in like a long time. I forgot like since how long. But y'all cold now?
Yes. We are, I think the last time I checked this morning, it was 52.
Hmm. I hate shampooing and blow drying. I
52
don't.
degrees. Hey y'all. Hey everybody.
Everybody, this is CC. CC in Texas.
Girl, I was trying to do something with my hair. I was like, I can't be on a hair show and my hair looking like
You know what? I'm ready to take these pigtails out, but I was like, no, it's not the last this show. At least. So I'm glad you are up here because the older I get, the shorter I want my hair. So I want my hair short, but like I'm
Mhm.
scared because I
Hey
feel
Miss
there's limits
Cheryl.
to I could do. What? Hey, Miss Cheryl,
Girl,
Hey,
it's so much
hey.
stuff you can do with having short hair.
is it?
Hmm
So it's
And
easier.
it's less time, less maintenance. Because I just don't have time to be dealing with hair. You know.
That's a fact because the longer my hair gets, the curls just kind of intertwine like the my onward peas. The vine is just. locking.
Right? They choking each other out.
Yeah. So, Miss Cheryl, what do you do to your hair? Just washing, literally just wash and go?
I wash it, which is what's gonna happen today. I wash it, I deep condition it, uh, put some moisturizing cream on it, and some oil, jojoba, Brazilian, olive. It don't matter. And then I just go on about my business. I air dry it. I haven't had heat on my hair in over 15 years.
Yeah, that's one thing when you have short hair, the air drying. I love it.
Oh yeah, yours, mine dry in like 4 hours. Cause out here will be dry, but down here, not so much.
It takes my hair like 2 days. Like I'm like, oh yeah, it's dry, but then you go ahead to the scalp. I'm like, why is it still wet? What?
But I mean, you were talking about your day to day, because what I consider this is a wash and go. I don't do no gel and spritz and all that other crap. That's too much work. I spray my hair in the morning with aloe vera juice and some kind of moisturizer, and I can run my fingers through it, and that got that. Wherever it falls, we're gonna deal with it that day.
First of all, we're gonna have to talk about everybody's hair texture, because mine is thick. I will never be able to just run my hands through my hair like that after washing it. It will never go down like that.
And you talking about detangling? This is tangled. When my hair is wet, it doesn't get tangled.
Okay. Trish says she's having technical difficulties, but we have another hot gardener out here, Miss Bayou.
Hey,
Bayou.
So, CC, everybody like, how's y'all's hair texture? Is it thick or is it thin or is it? How would you describe your hair?
mine is thick, like on the top. Like when it grows like at the top, and then it eventually start coming down. But it just want to grow out like that. I don't know. I think I have,
passionately,
according to my kids, I have 3C hair.
3C. Oh, you got some fine hair. Okay.
But
I think it's the number, like the lower it gets, the thinner, or
okay, but less curly.
Okay. Everybody, welcome, Ashley.
Hey, PIA.
PIA.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning. How y'all doing?
All right.
Pretty good.
So, Miss Cheryl, is your hair thicker or thinner?
I'll say it's fairly thick, but it doesn't have like the body. Like, if I put it in one of them things on top of my head, it's gonna just droop down. So it will not stand up. So that's why I just let it hang.
Okay.
No need in fighting with it. Hey, Drill.
Hey, Drill. She just posted her first video.
Chat. Hello, chat.
Hey, y'all can check out Drill's healing gardening journey. She just posted her first video not too long ago. Her garden. I said, this is not a first video. Where am I? I was expecting like a little, I had the little starter pots and stuff like that. Her whole yard. What?
Way to go.
I'll have to go see.
Okay. I'm sorry, but back to Bayou out there in the South. How is your hair going over there?
My hair is dreads.
Okay.
So I before I started my dread journey, I was natural only because after having my first child, my hair started thinning and I was going bald. Hey. And so after, I just decided to lock it up, and it's gotten thicker without me using perms and stuff. This is the healthiest my hair has been my whole life.
I seen the sister locks, and welcome in Pescatarian Gardener.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Are so beautiful, but I cannot commit to locks. I'm scared to commit, but I know Pescatarians also lock special.
Don't be scared.
Yeah,
don't be scared. I used to think the same thing. My journey is kind of crazy though, because my youngest daughter is the one that encouraged me to go natural. So I was natural for a while. My dad is Panamanian, and so some of them have very coarse hair, some of them have very soft hair, some have very fine hair. My strands are fine, but I have a lot of volume. And so I can do the wash and rake through. Ooh, 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 sorry. I could do the wash and rake through, and my hair will curl nicely. I have a sister that's somewhat like Cheryl. I don't care what she does. She's natural. She'll wash it. It will not curl. It will not do anything. She tried to lock it. It would not lock. She said, okay, I'll go professionally. Still wouldn't do it. Okay. So then I was happy with being natural, but I said, I'm just wearing puffs. I'm sick of this. I want to look like a woman. I'm always wearing puffs. So my daughter said, lock your hair. Oh, let me go to the other room. My husband said, babe, I think that you should lock your hair. It would look gorgeous on you. So I'm like, you know what, nah. My husband said, if you don't lock the hair, stop. So him and my daughter ganged up on me. So I locked it. But then I took the locks out, y'all, because silly me, I found the wrong YouTuber. And he kept saying he's professional, he's in Atlanta, he's great, but he's not a fan of people locking their hair on their own and maintaining it themselves. So I thought I couldn't do it. My daughter said, who are you watching on YouTube? She said, no, no, Ma. She showed me a bunch of people. I washed my hair that day and restarted it again. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't like your locks, you can take them out, Miss T. Because I've put mine in. And after like a year, I was like, let me take some out and see how much this growth is. I was shocked. So if you want to, you can do it. I will say this. It's a long process. You got to be patient.
Oh, my sister.
You locked your own hair? You locked it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
My sister locked her hair, and it was beautiful. And then she took it down. It took us forever to unlock that hair. I said,
yep.
I can't do this again unless you are ready.
Right.
It is so expensive.
Go ahead.
If you go out to get it done by a professional, it is so expensive. I had thought about it as well. And they charge per inch of hair.
Really?
And your grade of hair, your thickness of hair. I went to have it to see, what it was going to cost me. And that was maybe 4 years ago. And they wanted $800 then.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter was paying $65, I think, every 2 weeks or something.
Yeah,
so
that's
and I'm like,
that's to tighten it up, right?
Yeah.
And
she wound up taking them out because I'm like, that's too expensive.
I can't imagine what it costs now. I just really can't imagine.
Okay.
So
here, I don't even go really when you have locks and they're already established. You don't need to go that often. You want that new growth to come in because the more you twist it, the thinner it will get. So I only go maybe every 2 or 3 months.
See, I think it's different according to your texture, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I will lock mine. Sometimes I will retwist mine according to what's going on. So I've retwisted mine for months, like every 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh, so I don't know if it's twist. Do you use the locking tool or you're twisting it?
I use no, I do not use the comb. I just pull it out.
It's a tool that they lock it with,
and
like
palm. Once it's already established, I just palm roll.
Yeah, me too.
I just palm roll.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
No.
Now,
I was talking about actual sister locks.
Oh, sister locks is different. Now, my daughter had sister locks, but I put those in for her because she has density, she has volume, and they were talking. Y'all ready for this? Over $1,000 to start them. That lady was like, your hair is too thick and too long. She was like, it's gonna be over $1,000. I'm just telling you, you right, PIA. I'm telling you, they expensive.
Be the case now.
Yeah. And that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, Drell said she's been having her sister locked for 9 years and love it.
I need a GoFundMe. I need a GoFundMe. If I get a GoFundMe, we get all this together and I can get my hair locked and I ain't gonna worry about it.
Yeah.
I never wanted my hair locked. It just, I don't have to do nothing to it. It's no biggie. It curls. Every now and then I twist it. No, you locking your hair? No. I'm just trying to get some air to my.
It's so long and thick. It's so thick.
Educate said,
I'm so pleased, y'all. I'm so pleased. I'm in such good company. My locked and natural sisters. I'm loving this. Thank you, Miss Peace, for inviting me. I'm. This is good company, y'all.
Yeah.
This is good company.
The hairdressers don't want you taking care of your own hair because it takes money.
No, they don't.
Nope.
Take money out of the pocket.
I know.
Passionate was talking about that too. Girl, do your own hair.
When my hair was longer,
Let me see you spending all that money. What is wrong with you?
Yeah. I'm trying to go to Michigan.
You could buy some seeds. No. No.
When my hair was longer,
I don't do hair. I do my own.
I would go to a beauty salon. They would leave me on the dryer like forever. Girl. And I was like, I cannot do it. I cannot sit here. And they doing like two people hair while I'm still sitting under this dryer.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you get there on time, but you still gonna wait almost an hour before they put you. I got things to do. Things and stuff to do. I don't have time.
They be like, your hair is thick. It's an extra $10. Oh, you want to iron that? It's this long. It's an extra $20. I said, you know what?
I stopped going to the hairdresser maybe 8-9 years ago. I can't. Maybe longer than that.
I haven't been to a hairdresser in 15-16 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a long time for me because I've been cutting my hair.
I mean, I got sitting on the table over there. The only time I might use it is when I'm deep conditioning and I'll get under the dryer, and I only do that like in the winter time because it gets real dry. Other than that, I don't heat my hair.
I tell you what, I don't miss getting a perm and getting them burns in my skin.
Okay.
Girl, my hair won't even keep a perm. Like if I get a relaxer, I better not get by any moisture, and it's gonna go back to curly. I'm like, why did I waste my time? It's gonna go back to curling up. I'm like,
does the relaxer
it's so damaging to your hair?
No.
Yes.
Did it loosen?
How many of
it does? No, it'll straighten it, but then we're in Texas over here. It's humidity. Oh. And so,
I'm sorry, y'all, we got OCD back here, Trish. I'm like,
only been here 5 days.
Hold on.
Natural.
Okay, I had you over here on the device I was supposed to be on.
What happened to Nikki?
I don't know. Got mad at us.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, it's beautiful.
You can see me?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
We see that pretty hair.
I love your hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes.
I do. Here go OCD again. I do have a question for the Lock sisters. And welcome back, OCD. So what?
Hey, everybody.
Okay, I know about sister locks, Pescatarian, Bayou, and OCD. What type of locks do you guys have, or just your own type of locks?
I just have dreads.
Oh, okay.
I don't have sister locks, so it's just my hair, just not no tools, just palm rolled.
Okay.
I don't know what mine are called. I started out with I braided my hair, so 3 strands. I didn't do the twist, just the 2 twist palm roll. I just woke up one morning and I had thought about doing it for a while, but then one morning I woke up, I'm looking at my hair, I'm like, I am sick of doing hair. I'm over it. Either I'm gonna cut it off and walk around looking like Jada, or I don't know what, but I just decided I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, much respect to Jada, but I just felt like either I'm going to cut it all off or I need to do something. And so I just decided at the last minute, I just started, separating my hair and just doing it into three strands. What do you call that? A braid, right?
Yeah,
it's a regular braid, because I was afraid if I just did like regular 2-strand twists that it would unravel at the end. And then I didn't want to deal with hair. I didn't want to deal with unraveling and all of that. So I just figured, it would be a stronger bond if I just braided it. And so that's what I did. I looked crazy when I was done. My hair is really fine, really super, just really thin. And so this fullness that you see today, 6 years later, it's been a journey. I started my journey in 2017. So it's been 6 years now. But so I don't know what you would call this, but I did not go to a salon. I just did it on my own. I've been maintaining it on my own. PIA is saying, I use that crochet lock tool to do the maintenance on my hair. And with that, I don't really have a schedule. Just when the new growth is getting crazy, looking crazy, that's when I do it. So maybe every 6 to 8 weeks, maybe. And that's probably too long, but I'm busy. And so
Right.
when I
Right.
can,
You got
I
lives.
can. So it gets done when it gets done. If I'm going somewhere and I have to look nice, then definitely I'm going to do it. But
Okay.
other than that, you can see now, probably time, but I'll get to it.
So yours is the 3-strand now? You cut the
But
3-strand?
what happens is, now they say that if you do it my way, it takes a little longer for those braids and those seams and lines to disappear.
Yeah.
But when you look at it now, it doesn't look like I started that way. I don't know if you all can see that, but
Yeah, a little
it
bit.
doesn't look like I started out that way. It looks like I probably started out with just the 2 strands. But nope,
So
I just braided it.
Just welcome back. Welcome Trish the Natural. Then Sylvia on the go said, "I'm so glad you guys are talking about this because I'm considering getting my hair locked. And to be honest, I have no clue on locks. So if we can help her out, you know,
Yeah.
You better have that money.
What she said, you know, starting with braids, that's an option. You can start with twists. I think somebody mentioned they did like free form. They just let them form. All of those are different ways that you can start your locks. It's just up to you, your preference. The loctician you go to, like for your consultation, they might give you a recommendation based on the texture, you know, of your hair or the density of your hair. I like one of my cousins, her hair is really fine, and she just was really, you know, struggling with her natural hair, period. And she went with the sister locks. Her hair is flourishing. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. And she struggled a long time with her hair. It's so moisturized, fluffy. It even looks, you know, thicker and everything. And that's just what worked for her.
Why is that? Like, I see people with thin hair, then they get locks. Miss Edna said she's been locked. There's a lot of locked people out here. I do
It's
notice, like, when
healthy.
people get locks, it looks like thicker and healthier. So that's like bomb.
Yeah. My hair is definitely thickened up. Yeah. Since I started. It swells. Yeah. Each braid,
It's so much healthier when you
each
go
lock,
natural.
it swells.
Right. It is healthier.
And then
You're
that
absolutely
shed
right.
hair is in there. Because we
Right.
shed hair every day, right? We
It
shed
doesn't
like
fall.
100 or more hairs a day.
A
So
day,
that's not going anywhere. It's there.
It's right
in
here.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why. Yeah.
When I started mine, I started the 2-strand method, and they were locked in like 3 weeks. They had some of them had already started locking. It really locked fast.
I bet
But
mine
I think
fast.
yes, I think what you should keep in mind though when you decide to get locked is what size do you want your locks to be?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, because my locks are not very thin, but they're not fat either. I chose that because I like to style my locks.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Nikki, I'm gonna steal your style one day with the puffs because I think it looks so cute on you. So I'm gonna try that with the 2 puffs. But
thanks.
and sometimes I curl mine. So it depends upon what you like. I personally would not like them curled if they were big and fat.
Right.
So I like them thinner so I can curl, and it to me has a more defined look. So I think you should keep that in mind when you're thinking about going locked.
Yeah.
I have a question for people that don't really understand the lock. Like my daughter was trying to do locks and she was like, "Now, you know." So can you explain, in case there's somebody in the chat and myself that don't understand when you mean it locked or with your hair?
Okay.
So, go ahead. No. I yield to you, sweetie. Go ahead. You professional.
I am a stylist in training, but as far as that, when it locked, that means that it's not going to unravel. It's not going to come down. That hair has curled within itself. Like say if it was a twist, right? And the hair, you know, as the hair kind of, you know how our hair does, moisture, you know, washing it and all that, I heard it's going to curl up more. It's curling up within itself. And that's what that twist or like that braid that she was talking about, you're not going to see it as defined anymore. It's going to, you know, kind of meld into a lock, a whole lock.
So
So
what's
it
the
takes
difference?
time for that to happen, depending on the texture of your hair. If you have a silkier, maybe a little looser texture, it might take a little longer. Like my hair is kind of coily. I think somebody said their hair was coily. My hair is kind of coily, and it easily curls up within itself. It won't take long for my hair to lock, and that means that two strand or whatever you use to start that is not gonna come down.
Right.
It's not gonna come down.
My
That
daughter's hair
means
is like
it's locked.
yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I'm doing her hair and she
Mm.
wanting braids and stuff, and it's just like I'm like I'm saying, you know how when you have the if you go to the store and you get the spider web netting to put out for, I'm like, girl, your hair is
Yeah, we got another lot lady. We got a lottery junkie back here. Hey.
Hey.
Hey there. How you
Okay.
doing, April?
The locks are taking over. I
The
love
locks are taking off. That's my next
We
journey.
in here.
Locks
I
are
know. I thought I was going to be the only one up here locked. I'm like, they're going to be talking about their straight hair, and I'm going to be the only one up here locked.
But it's good for me to know because I don't know much about locks, so it's good information.
Yes, ma'am.
And can y'all explain
been-
to the to go ahead. I was
Go
just
ahead,
gonna say,
Nancy.
explain to others that you do wash this. It's not filthy. A lot of people have a stigma that locks are nasty, locks are dirty.
Yeah.
They are not. You wash your hair just like you normally would.
Yes.
I'm
That's
sorry.
right.
Okay, see, I have been doing hair. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I have been doing hair since 1980. But one day I woke up and I felt like the young lady said, I was sick of getting up, getting my hair done, to do other people's hair. You don't want to look crazy. So I two-strand my hair. I'm
Is she breaking up or is that
sure
me?
over 8 years ago, but I quit doing hair. This is all I do now. And my hair was down to the middle of my back, and I had my daughter cut it up to my neck. And it did no good because now it's back on my shoulders. But I like it because I have two-strand twists. I can get in the shower. I can exercise. I can roll it up. I can color it. And I trained my daughter. She's a master cosmetologist now. And I trained her to do this. I said, now, if you want to make all the money, you can't jump out here charging people $300 and $400 to lock up their hair. So we're in Atlanta, and her base fee to start locks is $100.
Oh, that's
And
good.
she said, Mom, I get so many people. She said, and they always complaining about how much it costs. I quit doing hair. I told them, if y'all want y'all hair retwisted, did anything, y'all have to go to my daughter. Because this right here, this the black woman's crown right here. And I like the color. I like when it's time to go somewhere. Like the other lady said, you can pin it up, you can roll it. But I think this is our stuff right here, ladies. This is us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like they say, this is us. Anybody
This is
that
us.
get their hair done, they
Natural.
don't want to take it down or
Yeah.
go back. They want
Right.
to stay there because it's
You got to buy your
shower,
own
it's
hair.
exercise.
You got to take it down.
That's
Yeah.
too much for us when you got an active life. You got to
Yes, exactly.
Like I did not like having 3 and 4 people in the salon at one time. I want you to come in, I want to get done with you, and I want you to go. And I wanted it like that because I said I want $75 an hour. I don't want 4 people in there at one
It's a
time
drag
and you
out.
taking your time with each one and you only making $30, $40. No.
The salon that I'm studying under to start locks is like $1,000.
That's
Wow.
I don't knock anybody else's prices, but I feel like as a black woman, that's too much to charge when
That's how much they
people have
charge.
lives. That's a car note. That's a mortgage. That's rent. But that's why I just stopped.
What I've learned, and this is from
But it's
my
a one-time
instructor
fee.
who has been in business for well over 30 years. It's her business. It's her livelihood. It's her time. So
Yeah.
just like those folks, pay for the things that they pay for.
Mm-mm.
Whatever you pay for, what you want,
Yeah.
right? And you have options. You have options to go, to a salon. You have options to go to a stylist that might be half price in their home. You have
Mm-mm.
options. But for that business owner, thinking about it from her perspective and
Right.
because that takes a long time, especially to imagine somebody with the length of my hair
It does.
doing that.
Long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So,
see,
And
and she
thick.
I
gonna charge
had
me
Yep.
$100? No,
And it's a
for a whole
one-time
day.
I
fee,
had
right?
two salons, two hair salons, and one braid salon. And I'm not saying anything about what nobody charge. What I'm talking about is we have everything that we need as Black people. It doesn't hurt you not to charge people thousands of dollars to do their hair. I'm not debating what she do. That's her
I'm
stuff.
not debating it
But when
either.
I had
I'm not
salons
debating it
and
either. I'm just saying
I made
to
money the
each
way
his own.
I
As a
wanted to make
business
money.
owner, if
That's
you
her
choose to
choice.
charge that amount, I
That's
respect
her
that.
choice.
And
I get
anybody
that.
else as a business owner, the prices they choose to charge, I respect them because
Yeah,
Right. We
that's
all have
her
they
choice.
options.
have
We
a
all have
reason for
options. You
their
either pay
charges,
it or
what
you
their
don't. Pay
charges
it or
is.
That's
find
her
somebody else to
choice,
do it.
and that's the person's choice that's
That's the
paying her.
person's choice,
I
and that's the
respect
Yeah.
her,
individual
Okay, we
whatever
all
her
agree
choice.
on.
game is.
Right.
We all
Whatever
agree on
her
that.
game is, I respect her.
Okay, we all agree on that.
We
So
all us respect each
yeah,
other.
picture me
Yeah.
That's
crafting.
right.
Picture me crafting said, Trish, you have beautiful hair. How long is it? I'm interested going back to the wash and goes. How long does it take you to do a wash and go a day? Like that, your daily routine. Like, do you do the pineapple at night? Like, what's going on, girl?
Um, it at least takes me a
The
few hours for
pineapple.
my hair. Because one, I like to pre-poo my hair. I like to when after I shampoo, deep condition. I apply maybe some kind of cream or leave-in, and then the gel to set it and sit under the dryer. So that takes a little while. But with a wash and go, that's a style for you can have that for 3-4 days, sometimes a week.
Mm-hmm.
So at night, what I would do is I would put it in a pineapple. Sometimes I'll put, split it down the middle. I might have two puffs just to maintain it and put my bonnet on. And in the morning, I get up and go, just like I did this morning. I just fluffed it out and shaped it. Like I could put a part in the middle on the side, just, however you
Okay.
like to wear your hair. So that's why I like wash and goes, because it's really not a wash and go. It's a wash, set and go.
See,
And you
I'm gonna have
can
to,
you can
Set.
wear it for several days. That's
I'm gonna
why
have to
I
take
I've
you
done
love
that
it.
before.
behind the scenes. Everybody wants to know about the lock journey. So Sunshine said, I seen some people not have the best of luck with locks in terms of losing actual locks, hair thinning on top. Is that normal? And Lord Garden said, I'm a natural mess, but a perm is out. Not sure what I'm doing.
I know
Well,
my
I
hair
think
is
when
thinning on
people are
top, but I
sick,
think it's more genetics than anything else. My grandmother
yeah.
had that same pattern, so I can't really blame it on the locks per se. And as a matter of fact, I think I actually saw some of the signs even before the locks. So
I got
I think it may just be genetics.
Hmm.
um
And I think a
now
lot
this
of
is
time people get locks and they don't know that they're sick, because I had a lady who hair cut off like in the middle of her hair, and she had COVID, and I told her I had COVID twice too, and I lost a couple of strands, but she lost like a whole section
Mm.
in
Wow.
her hair. And I
Mm.
asked her, I said, were you moisturizing it? Were you tying it up? Were you doing anything to keep it moisturized while you were bedridden or while you were sick? And she
Right.
said, I did the best I could, but it just like fell out.
Yeah.
And sometimes your life journey be how, if you healthy or if your family things, sometimes it's just the person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
I
though
got
with the locks,
Miss T, I got
um,
a response to that for that thinning.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It could be a few things.
mhm.
Depending on, whether you're loose or whether you're locked. With the lock, depending on how heavy they are, or they real heavy, or they kind of pulling on your hair.
Yeah,
That
mine was
could
real
cause
heavy.
thinning. And then another thing is hereditary, like somebody mentioned that. And I had a client that came in. I've had a few. I mean, it was like really thin up here, and it wasn't locks. It was loose hair. And I asked my instructor about it, and she said it could be hereditary. She said it also could be tied to the medication. Like if you're on certain medicines, maybe high blood
Yep.
pressure medicines, there are side effects to certain medications that will cause that thinning as
Yes.
well.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
They wanted to
you
say
have to
something.
look into that as well. If you notice that, ask your doctor, look it up, find out what those side effects are. When they
That's true.
put you on this medication, look up those side effects.
Yeah.
And then too, sometimes, like you said, it's heavy. Cause I went to the doctor. I was having neck pain.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me, he said, well, maybe you should keep it tied up. And I did. I kept it tied up here, but it got old. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's another reason why I had her cut it, because I kept going to the doctor and my neck was hurting. And he
Mm-hmm.
was telling me, he said, but your hair is heavy. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
understood that, but I really didn't want to lose my hair. So I went on another year. But once she cut it, and she had cut it like up to here, it was a nice style, but she had cut it shorter. It was great, but now it's growing back. And I just think I'm gonna have that same problem because it's healthy. I exercise, it's thick, it's
Mm-hmm.
heavy. What do y'all tell people to do when they hear that heavy and that thick?
I'm sorry. I thought somebody else had. Did somebody else have something to add on to it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say in regard to what Ms. Trish was saying about being natural and having locks. I think that what she said is dead on. But people need to remember what your hair was like prior to your locks. Keep
Mm-hmm.
that in mind. How was your hair when you were getting it permed, if you were getting it permed? How was your hair when you just had it
Terrible.
natural? Was it thinning? Did you have areas where you knew it was thinning? Like
Mm-hmm.
me, from perming, I knew right here it was thin. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm.
when I put those locks in, I was ginger with those. I was so gingerly
Yeah.
treating them
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because I wanted to accommodate for that.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is,
Yeah.
my mom takes a lot of medicine. Her doctor told her, stop perming your hair. Stop perming your hair and taking this medicine.
Yep.
It's horrible for you. She stopped the medication. If you're
Oh,
going to locks, you got to keep that in mind. The
Right.
medication may still have an effect. So, like she
yeah.
said, know you're here, know what you're
Yeah.
taking, look at the side effects. The side effects are not going to change if you're locked, wash and go, or whatever. Know that.
Right.
Right.
Okay. I'm sorry, Miss Lottery Junkie. What was your question again?
No, I just asked the lady. I can't really see her name. Oh, you unlearn with Robert. I was
No.
asking her, what do she tell people
No.
who have thick, heavy hair? That what to do, because all I can tell them is to keep it, pulled up or keep it in something. What do you tell people? Because I have a few people who hair is so long and thick and heavy, and they always complaining of being in pain. And I can only tell them to go to the doctor
Yeah.
because
Go
it's got to
go to
be
the
something in
doctor.
your neck.
They have to consider maybe cutting it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Because
that's what
I
I do.
remember I had the nerve to get some braids, and they were kind of thick. And I caught myself washing. Oh my God, they were so heavy.
Heavy.
And I
Yes.
had to kind of hold it,
Yeah.
hold them
It's
up.
it's heavy in
I
that
can't
shower.
imagine having that all the time.
Yeah, and
And
some
you gotta
people hair like
wash
that.
and condition, and you gotta do that to maintain your hair moisture, prevent
And
it
I
from
do it all the
breaking,
time because I like my
and all
color.
that. So
Yeah.
I my only suggestion, you might have to consider cutting it, because even
Yeah.
with putting it up, it's a process to that. It's gonna still
Yeah.
Yeah.
have to hang down for a minute, till you get it up, and you gotta wash it. They might
Yeah.
consider, cutting it.
And with
'Cause-
Yeah. And then I tell them I only use rose water in my hair because I condition it a lot because I keep
Mhm,
it colored.
mhm.
But what else do you suggest people use in their hair as a daily
Oh, she came
maintenance?
ready. She's ready.
I think that rose water is really good. That actually, my cousin that I mentioned, that's what she just sprayed it,
Yeah.
spray it in her hair.
Mhm.
I think that's great. Or another light, um, daily refresher, that you like, a light one, because you don't want anything heavy that's gonna end up, putting all kind of, gunk in your,
Yeah.
especially in
Because
locks.
I just
You
suggest
don't want
rose
that in your
water.
locks.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Mommy needs
all
to
I
time out
suggest.
says I'm locked and my hair grow is fine, so I can't retwist often because it will cause breakage. So yes,
That's
understand
me.
hair.
That's me. Yeah, my hair is very fine and very soft. And so,
Mhm.
like I mentioned in the beginning, like I may go 6 to 8 weeks before I do the maintenance.
Look, and Miss
Yeah.
T, let me add to what Trish was telling her about people with long, thick hair.
Mhm.
You want to also offer it some support. Like y'all always see me with
Yeah.
the headband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's not only is my regular hair tied up, keeping it
Mhm.
steady, but I have support here also. So it's not just my
Right.
own hair, but I'm offering. It's like a person that's walking with a crutch or a cane. You got your legs in addition to something else.
Right.
So give it some extra support.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's a
Good
great
point.
suggestion.
So
Good
what's the
point.
difference between locks and dreads?
Good question.
I'm gonna tell you about it just briefly in my life.
I'll let one of the lock folks let
I
y'all
don't see it.
yeah.
It's just a term. Some people say dreads is negative way to say it, and some
That's
people
what I
say it's
heard.
supposed to say locks. Uh,
So they're all locks.
I
The
feel
hair
like
Generally,
lock.
I think so.
I grew up in an area at one point that was just saturated with Jamaicans, and it was more guys with it, and they called them dreadlocks. I
Yeah.
just
Hmm.
think over time we've shortened it and said locks instead of
locks.
the whole thing, dreadlocks.
But
Because
they look
personally,
different
I don't
though.
see any difference. I
I don't
do
need
want to
Yeah.
touch on what PIA said. People used to think they were dirty and nasty, but these
Hmm.
guys that it was in my neighborhood, yo, they were gorgeous.
Mhm.
Their locks were
Everybody
lush.
was like
They
that.
yeah.
were clean. They took care of them. I didn't grow up knowing people with locks that were dirty and nasty. But I
Me
know people will
either.
say that. People will say to me, well, at least you ain't got to wash your hair.
Right. I think that's just a
What?
stigma.
Yeah.
I wash
Right.
Cause
my
I be
hair.
wanting to smell them. I be like, can I
What?
touch it? Can I
Exactly.
Yeah.
smell it?
But I have seen where it has been dirty and it's all
Yeah.
knotted up and
Oh,
matted.
yeah. I've seen some nasty,
So
dirty
that's why
locks.
I thought it was a
Absolutely.
difference
Well, you see
between
some
Because they're
loose
not
hair
taking
That's
care of it.
personal care.
They're
That
not
is personal
maintaining.
care. That is
Yes.
personal care. Some
it's
people don't
loose hair
care,
like
don't
that too,
wash.
Yep.
guys.
And
It's
that's if
folks
you have
with
locks
their
or
hair
not.
like
Some
this
people just
walking
don't
around looking
wash.
crazy.
Okay.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Nikki. Some people
Daily
just don't
Design
wash.
says
Yeah.
Daily Design says she locked her hair on May 18th. Best decision she's ever made. I spray my hair with rose water every
Yeah.
night, and it grows super fast.
That's
Yep.
yes.
it
now
does.
Yeah.
what is rose water?
Good.
No,
Yes. Oh,
I'm
let me
asking.
go get
I
it.
don't
Tell
know.
her.
You know,
My
Look, y'all
son,
are so fancy. Y'all are so fancy with your rose water. I use regular shower water from the sink. And then when it's really dry, I may use some coconut oil, usually coconut oil in the summer, because if you use that stuff in the winter, it will just harden. So more
Yeah.
so in the summer, the coconut oil, but during like the winter time, I'll just may rub a little bit of olive oil, just a little in between my hands while my hair is wet, and just run my hands through it. That's it. I don't do a whole
And
lot.
olive oil is great. It's great
Olive
for
oil
the
and
hair.
water. That is my
Yeah,
regimen.
olive oil is great.
That's it.
What is in the rose water? Is it just like
Yeah,
rose petal waters that y'all
What?
just like
Right.
squeezing?
They so fancy.
Yeah, what is it?
You can make your own rose water. All it is really
Right.
is rose petals and water.
And water.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
like coming to America with the rose petals and stuff.
Yeah. Look,
Miss
I might
T,
go
you
out in
know
my
you
garden and
funny.
find some rosemary and put it in some water. I'm gonna get fancy like y'all. I'm gonna have some rosemary or water.
right, right.
The
And
only
then
thing I do is
do anybody else use rice water in their hair?
No,
I've done it before. I've done it once, but then I got lazy. I couldn't keep it up.
I did it
In the
one
salon, we
time
use
and
it.
it changed my hair. You know how
I've
y'all was
heard
saying
that.
that the hair be shed and
Wow.
all of that? I used
Yeah.
the rose water one time and my hair has not shed or did any of that. And I hope that the dead hair ain't just in my head. But the
We
rose
use
Yeah.
it
water
in the
just made it so
salon,
strong.
well, the student salon that I work in, and just a little bit, Miss T, the cosmetology program that I'm currently in, it is natural hair focus.
That's good.
It's not
That's
just
good.
about, passing, the state board. It is
Right.
truly natural hair focus, and that is a vision that a vision and a goal that my instructor, who is the owner, and it's Sweethead Naturals Institute, and she also has salons, Sweethead Natural salons, and that's her focus. She, was a traditional stylist starting out, and then she started learning more about products and the chemicals that they use in
Mm-hmm.
products. And she said she started out as a Veda, I think it was a Veda stylist, and she
Yeah.
did like their products, but once Aveda wasn't available to her anymore, she said she tried all different brands and she just could not find anything like natural. So she formulated her own product. She has her own product line. I use her product. I'm Trish the Natural YouTuber. I was like, okay, we're gonna
What's her
see,
name?
what it does. And and she has so
What's
many. I haven't even used everything
What's the
yet.
name of the product?
Sweethead Naturals. Sweethead Naturals. And she does have a website and all that
Sweethead
where you
Natural.
can order the products. And a part of our program, she has shown us how to formulate products, all sorts of
Nice.
natural hair. And we're learning the traditional book work that we need to pass the exam, and whatever we have to simulate for the exam. But we're learning so much more, and the fact that we do get clients that come in, and I've seen some of everything
Yeah,
since in
I'm
the
sure.
short amount of time that I've been there. So I really like that and appreciate it, because I originally, I'm interested because I always had a thing for natural hair, and the school is like really close, and I was just driving by and I saw I said, are you gonna teach natural hair? I just asked, and she said, yeah, that's our focus. I was shocked, right?
Yeah.
Not too many
You
do
don't
that.
find it. Yeah.
Oh,
I
very
just want to read a
few.
couple of
Trish,
comments.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I need to time out. Said I realized I didn't need perms to get a blowout. It was a game changer. Yes, I thought like if
Yeah.
I went natural, my hair would never lay straight again. But blowout.
Right.
I have a question, Miss T.
Drell's
Go ahead.
Healing. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Drell's Healing Garden said at the time, and just couldn't keep up with the regimen too long, so I decided to get sister locks, and what a relief!
What a relief. Yeah.
good for you.
No,
Yeah.
but I want
My hair only
I
lasted
want
one
them, but
day.
I can't afford
Yeah,
When I
that
had
Trish.
my
rosemary oil I hear is really good. Yeah, I'm gonna start making some.
Okay.
Trish, I
when I
think
got
that
my hair done every day, it wasn't lasting. That's why I wanted to lock it.
Okay. Cece got a question.
yes. Okay. So I took cosmetology when I was in high school. And back then, and I know some of us the same age and some are older, but natural hair wasn't for blacks in the area I was in, was not
Nope.
popular to have natural hair,
Nope.
the
Right.
straighter the better, that
Yep.
kind of thing. And so when I was in cosmetology, we didn't learn about black hair at all. It was learning how to do pin curls, comb outs, blowouts, things like that for more older Caucasian women,
It hasn't changed much. It really hasn't.
Okay. So
There is no section in that book that says natural hair.
Natural hair.
So
You right.
Miss Trish, that's
Yeah.
why I think
Yeah.
you need to
It's
go
about the
live at
dollars.
least
It's about
once
the
a
money.
week and talk about natural
Yeah.
hair, because
Yeah.
so many people need this. You need to do it. I will
That would be
support you.
nice.
I'm
Okay.
telling you, Women need this. It's I have the homeschool network, and
Mhm.
it's so refreshing to see the majority of the little girls coming in have natural hair and don't want a perm. Where years ago
Mhm.
they were hovering over the little girls
Yeah,
with
on
the
the
straight
Jessica.
hair, and
Mhm.
oh my gosh, I wish my hair was straight like yours.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
can
it
swing
was
your
not
hair.
popular to have curls.
Right now, you got the little girls like this saying, I want to get puffs like you, but my
Mhm.
Yeah.
mommy said I can't get puffs. So, Trish, I'm challenging you to
Okay.
start going natural more. I mean,
Yeah.
start
Yeah,
going live more and just talk about it. Even if it's just 15 minutes every other day. I'm
Okay.
telling you,
yeah.
people need, look at the discussion we
I
got right
agree.
here.
I agree.
I
Yeah,
love
this was a
this.
great format, Miss
I
T.
love
This
this.
was
Yeah.
great.
And one of the main reason why I started my channel is because I used to get questions. I would be in Walgreens. Okay, how you get to her like that? Look at my hair. What can I do? And
Mhm.
We
in
will stop you in
passing,
the grocery store for sure.
yeah, all the time. And you
Okay.
can't really explain it, right? In passing like you want to. That's one of the reasons why I started my channel. And then the reason why I pursued this cosmetology program is to gain knowledge, right?
Right.
And guys, I'm telling you, I'm spread thin because I didn't expect. Because I work, full time during the day. I work in corporate America, but I
Mhm.
always had a passion for hair, and I wanted to just gain more knowledge. And I'm one of those people. I'm real inquisitive about all sorts of things. And I think in my mind, I was thinking like, how the community college have those continuing education, and you
Yes.
go through
Mhm.
that. No,
Yes. Continue
no, this
education
is
courses.
much bigger,
Yeah.
much bigger. But I enjoy. I'm tired. I'm telling you, I'm tired. I'm trying to hang in there, but
Yeah.
So
I
Hang
Trish,
in there,
enjoy it.
sis.
I
Hang
really
in there.
do.
so you work for corporate America.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you do hair school?
Hmm.
What else was there?
My YouTube
YouTube.
channel, which I
Yeah.
love,
And this is a lot.
Yeah.
it's tough, guys.
It
I'm
is.
telling
Yeah.
You
you.
make
I'm like,
time for
I'm
what you
trying to
want
hang in there.
and
I
what you
don't
That's
want to
love.
be a
true.
beauty school
Yeah.
That's true,
dropout.
PIA.
But what
Yes.
somebody
Yeah. True.
mentioned about the young girls,
Mhm.
um whenever, and we get them coming in there because the parents like, oh, don't know what to do, right? And they bring the kids in, and whenever I get those young girls, I got them, I'm shampooing their hair, I'm educating them.
Yeah.
I'm
That used to be
educating
me.
them
Right.
why they
Yeah.
are
Right.
there. I'm not just
Yes.
trying to get it, style and
Right.
pay me and stuff. No, that
Right.
that is not me. That's not.
Right.
I want to educate them.
That's good.
And
Yeah.
I had two sisters, and the younger one was super tender. I mean, she and her down to here. And I
Yeah.
told her, I said, I am tender-headed still. I said, when I
Me
was
too.
young and I was tender-headed like you, I
Mhm.
learned how to comb my own hair.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
said, you're gonna have to learn how to comb your own hair. I walked them through the whole shampooing process because
Yeah.
sometimes and I think that's the salon, they trying to get folks in and
Yeah.
get them out. And I get fussed at for
Oh yeah.
taking so
Yeah.
long, but I said, no, run that water through their hair. Run it.
Yeah.
Run
That's
the
right.
water.
That's
Don't
right.
just
Yeah.
let it hurry up, put the shampoo in. No.
Yeah.
Your hair needs hydration.
Yes,
I
it
was
is.
just
Absolutely.
like,
Yeah.
I
They
love
need to
water.
know
yeah.
because they're not going to always come.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Right.
said, let the
Yeah.
water, and you let that water run through there, that warm water, that texture starts popping up. They get all that gunk off there, that texture, that beautiful texture comes
Yeah.
through. They come in, it's all bushy,
See, that
and I
needs to
run
be a
that
short
water
video.
through.
Let that
Thank you.
warm water run through your hair
Yes.
Let it
and watch
run,
your
let it
texture come
run.
through. That
Yeah.
needs
You
to be a
right,
short.
Mickey. That's a
We
That needs
short
to be
right
a
So
short
there.
right there.
one of
Boom.
my
I like
one
Right.
of my
Right.
I have a
classmates,
question.
one of my classmates, she
Miss T trying to get in.
I shampooed her client,
Oh,
a client she had before, and she was like, Trish, boy, you really shampooed that. She said, look, I had no idea how her looked like this.
Wow.
Just
So get that water in there, at least 2 lathers, rinse it real good, deep condition it. If
Water is your friend.
water is your friend,
It's your
and
friend.
having a regular regimen is
I'm
your
sorry,
friend.
I just be
If you
trying to
feel
read
your hair,
questions.
You need a little bail or something, Nikki. You need to borrow your bail.
Mommy needs a timeout. She
Come on,
said,
Miss T.
Right.
Question in the chat. Question in the chat.
I'm gonna
okay.
go buy me a bail on Amazon.
Question in the chat.
What products or oils do y'all use to avoid too much buildup?
I don't use oil that often. I only use it when my hair is looking dry. I don't do a lot.
I use
When you
Sunny
start
Isle
looking
Flour.
dry,
I don't
I
either.
add some oil to it. Other than
Yeah,
that, it's
I've
water,
used it
water,
before, but I
water,
use-
water, and water.
Yeah.
Boring. Very boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I use oil.
I guess
I
I'm-
don't use grease. I use
Yeah.
oil, liquid
Mac
oil,
and-
no grease.
And I
Black
use
oil,
grease.
castor oil.
Yes. I
use-
have a
use
little
this
mix that I
brand.
make with PIA saying the black castor oil. I'll use that. Then I put some emu oil. And like Nikki,
Yeah,
I'll
black
just
castor
do more
oil.
water, but every now and then I'll spray that in there and
Yeah.
just kind of go with it like that. And
Yeah.
but not often. Not often.
Yeah.
I only oil mine when it's
Yes,
wet.
ma'am.
Y'all let me know
I-
whenever
I
I'm looking
like
dry,
what you're
okay?
doing.
Just let me know. I'll add some oil to
Yeah,
it.
when it's wet.
Help a sister out.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
The lady that's in beauty school,
Uh-huh.
I appreciate you. I have been telling people for years, do not just do these kids' hair without explaining to them and teaching them how to keep it there. That's another thing I put into my daughter. Nobody wants to get their hair done and spend all this money and not know how to maintain it. So I appreciate you for that.
Yep.
No, I was just Sweet Thumb said dirty locks is a dirty person.
Exactly.
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 That's right. If they
Period.
got
But
dirty
they might
locks, they
not
had
know
dirty
how
And then,
perm
sister,
hair,
when you
whatever.
educate them, when you educate
But
the
they
girls,
might not
when you
know how
educate
to
the
take
girls,
care of it. They might
they're not
not be
always going to
educated.
come to the hair salon. So that way they know how to maintain their hair when they're not at the salon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I wish I had someone when I was young to
Okay.
talk, like you're saying, Trish.
Mhm.
That is wonderful information, especially because, a lot of us didn't know what to do with our hair,
Yeah.
And I think
I would ask. I asked them and they never could or would explain that. I've been going to a hairdresser since I was 5.
I think
And
that's part of
they
the
never would explain it.
like the
I want you to
people
keep coming back.
Really?
Get
African American descent did not want us to
Wow.
know how
So
good
they want you to come
Look
back.
at Big Bruce.
Comment in the chat. Comment in the chat.
Throw your wig out, Rooster.
Okay. You have a few options, Big
Big Rooster
Rooster.
wig is
When
wet.
you
Throw
start
it out.
growing your perm out,
Don't y'all mess with him.
you can grow it out
Yes, Mom.
gradually. You can get a big chop. Those are your options.
Yes.
So if you want to grow it out, I know you like to wear the curls and the rollers and stuff. You can just, get cornrows. You
Yeah.
can have extensions. You can wear a wig. You have options, Big Rooster.
And a little glue, Rooster. A little
And a
glue.
little glue.
A little glue.
Can I get the bell again?
Bell,
Be
Nikki.
careful with that glue.
Question in the chat. Question in the chat.
So, mommy needs a timeout. Say, everybody does have a platform. At the end of this live, I will go back in the description. I'll put everybody's link in there so everybody can check everybody out. So I'm just writing down everybody's name. Okay, carry on.
I just
That's what I do after every
Okay,
time I
'cause I
make
was
a
trying to
video.
drop
I put
MST
my
and I forgot it
audience in
drops.
there.
Doesn't drop.
Miss T, I was
Right.
gonna trying to
Yeah.
piggyback off of what they were saying what Trish does. I think it's part of the agenda that non-African Americans don't want us to know what we have on our heads. So they was keeping that information from us. So that's why we always thinking, oh, dreads look dirty or something. You can't do dreads. Or that's the stigma that was attached to it to keep us from doing natural hair.
Yeah.
And you
On
guys
some level,
know
I agree
something
with
else?
that.
You guys know something else about the Black beauty industry, the cosmetology industry? it's $1 billion
It
industry.
sure is.
Exactly.
And
But
they not
are,
gonna do it.
are we in
Absolutely.
position?
But who
Absolutely.
is giving them?
Yeah.
Who's feeding that money? Let me
Yeah.
tell you something.
Yeah.
I done
Yeah.
seen. I'm about to get on the soapbox, so I'm
I know.
apologizing ahead of time.
Yeah.
I see. When I was in New York, living in one time in a very uh, just the ghetto. These girls, they gonna find the money. They gonna find the money to go to Mr. B's to get their hair done.
Yep.
This will be missing. This will be, but they gonna get that money together. Who's in the stores now? Buying weave, buying product, buying
That's
this,
right.
buying that for their hair. We are the $1 million industry. We
Yes.
are.
We
And
have
you look at it.
everything we
There
need.
used to
Billion.
be
Stop it,
a
Miss T.
company that I would use their products. I'm so glad I can't even remember their name, but they're a big company. And guess what? Then when we went natural, a lot of us started going natural. Then they got, oh, we've got natural products for your hair. Let me read this. That ain't good for me. Y'all
Mm-mm.
lying to us.
No,
Not
ma'am.
good. So now, since a lot of us are doing it ourselves, learning it ourselves, I say, let's pat ourselves on the back. We
Yes.
took charge of what
Absolutely.
we have on our head. And I'm proud of that.
The Bailey.
I'm proud of
Exactly.
that. I am.
Exactly.
I really am. Like I told y'all before, I feel good with the company I'm with right now. I'm
Yeah.
loving it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful women, beautiful locks. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
And
Cece,
that same analogy, even for gardeners, even when you think about us gardening and growing our own food, they don't want us growing our own food
Nope.
because guess what?
That's
The
right.
grocery stores are not going to make any money. They don't want us
Right.
buying they want us buying their products. They don't want us doing our own hair naturally. It's all about
Right.
that dollar.
That's
Yep.
right.
That's
This is
it.
for
Absolutely.
this is for the wash and go ladies. Picture Me Crafting wants to know any recommendations for wash and go. One, before we even answer the question, I think it depends on where you live and your humidity and all that stuff. But Cece and Cheryl, y'all got any recommendations?
I really don't do much. Like I said, today is wash day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wash it twice, like Trish said. I'm gonna deep condition it, rinse that out,
Some Crisco.
put some moisturizer in there. I'm gonna put some oil in there. I'm gonna comb it, and I'm gone.
As for me, as my wash and go, I guess, would be I do like tree tea, the tea tree oil conditioner.
yeah.
It's the conditioner. And so when I'm washing my hair, then I put that in there. And then other than that, I use regular grease with my hair. I've tried all different kinds of
Oil.
things, but
Oil.
I may use oil once in a while, but I really don't. I just grease
Do
and
what
water.
works for you. Yeah.
Right.
Oil does not
Right.
really, do nothing for my hair. We are over here where it's very humid. And so
Yeah.
grease works better for me over here in Texas.
Yeah, some
And your hair is
folks
so
still
pretty
use
too.
grease. Some folks still use grease. I would just say periodically, kind of, give your hair a detox
Yeah.
because it can build up.
Mhm.
So give your hair a detox.
But see, I wash my hair every day. I like washing my hair every day, and that's another reason
That's
why I
nice.
don't do other stuff.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
when I get in the shower, I want to wash my hair every day. I don't want to be having to put the shower cap on. And the
Cece got that
water.
good hair though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, cause
That's nice.
Yeah. Crisco.
Yay.
I'm gonna fry some chicken with that Crisco.
The OCD shit over there like that.
Trish, can you explain to me actually what a wash and go is? So, like, if you have longer hair, what is a wash and go?
Well, Cece got shorter hair. She wash and go.
Yeah.
Wash and go.
now it sounds like
So,
Cece
but I'm saying for longer
actually
hair, what do you
wash
mean? Just
and go.
wash and go?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
I do.
Cece, if
Yeah.
you got that texture, kind of more a fine, curlier
Mm-hmm.
texture, some people can get away with what she's saying.
Yeah, and it's
Like
just
she washes
hair
her hair every day. What she says she uses grease as probably her product to kind of, make them curls, pop and stay how she wants. She's able to do it every day, but a lot of us
Can't do that.
is
My
really
kids
a
can't do that.
wash.
Dollar Tree wig.
Right. It's a
Trish, there's
wash.
another short video for you. Wash and goes. Wash and goes.
Oh, I got some wash and go videos.
You got some? Okay. Okay.
It,
Is it
it's
wash and go?
you shampoo, condition your hair, and that's condition. That's a deep conditioner, your leave-in, and what have you. And then I use to set my hair, because it's really a wash, set, and go, but they call it wash and go. I use
Wash and set.
gel.
Okay.
I use a
Okay.
gel,
Okay.
and say if I had this
Yes.
section, which I do mine's in big sections. Some people use little sections, but so I have this section. I will put that gel through it, rub it. Some people
Okay.
rake it. People have different
Yes.
ways. You're gonna see your curls start to pop,
Right.
right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
once you get it how you want to, leave it like that. Do that all over all the sections. Get under the dryer, and that's it. That's what this is.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now this is a
Okay. So
softer,
I get it now.
a
Wash and
fluffier
set. It's
one.
not actually the wash and go because I've done that
Yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
But
I
CC
actually
washes
do a
and
wash
goes for
and
real.
go.
It takes a little time, but
It
I
takes
get it
time.
now.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually do a wash and
It's a
go.
wash and set, really.
Yeah.
I wash my hair, condition my hair, put the rose water in it. Sometimes I put leave-in conditioner, but I put it in a ponytail and I tie it down. So mine is really wash and go.
I'm laughing at Kyle.
I'm
He's
wash and
bald
go.
and stuff.
When I go,
Okay, so
it's
I'm
like
speaking of natural hair that without the braids. So like normally I don't have these braids. I just have my natural hair.
Yeah.
So I was trying to understand what you meant by the wash and go, but it's wash and set. So I get it. So I've done that before.
No, some people can
You know,
actually
without
go
wash
wash
braids
and
or
go.
anything.
Yeah,
right there.
and
Cheryl.
PIA, and people use different products. You got to find which product works best for
Absolutely.
you.
Yeah.
Some people like me, like if I want it really defined, I definitely want it to last, 5 days or more. I'll use a heavier gel. And sometimes if I want it softer, I might use a mousse. So you have different options. So try different things, different products, and you see, which one you like the best. Some people like their hair soft and movable. Some ladies that come into the salon, they want it, like really, the whole, they don't care if it's stiff, they want it to hold. They want, because it's going to get softer each day. But when they walk out of there, they want a week-long style. So it just depends
Something
on
that's
what
gonna
you
last.
One more time for the bell.
Bell.
Okay, go ahead.
Question in the chat.
Question in the chat. Question in the chat. Carol the Girl Manager, Trish, I want to know about trimming your hair when you have the
Straggly.
Okay, ends.
Straggly
What
ends.
do I put on it to stop them? I comb my hair 3 times a week. Do I have to do it more often?
Carol, I think you kind of wear your hair loose.
She irons hers out.
Or straighten. But as far as trimming, you trim your hair, when it's needed. Some people try to, set a certain time. Some people do it by seasons. I guess, to each his own. But if I'm doing my hair, like I was telling you guys, if I'm doing this and I do a twist down, it looking crazy down here, I'm clipping that.
Yeah.
But
Don't be
I
afraid
always
to
wear
cut.
my hair like this,
I do.
so
Yeah.
I don't wear my hair straight. So
Cece
I
got a
can
question.
do that. But if you wear your hair straight, you might want to, go to a salon and get it, properly trimmed, so they can stretch it out either by blow drying it or flat ironing it, and they can see, your ends really well, and they can cut all those bad ends off.
Yes,
Miss T and ladies, I gotta go. I'm so sorry. I told you I wouldn't, be that long, but I gotta go. I gotta get back. I
Okay.
love you guys.
Love
Y'all, let's keep rocking it. Thank you
Yes.
so much for the opportunity. Y'all have a great day.
All
Day.
right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
So I have a question about low
Me too.
porosity hair.
All right, take care.
Because my daughter, my youngest one, she had her hair repels water. Like it will just sit on top of her. It does not soak in or anything like that.
Oh,
What
wow.
what is a good thing for her hair? Because
Okay.
it just repels water.
It could be buildup, right? It could be buildup. Sometimes we don't see the buildup sometimes, right? It
Okay.
could be buildup. So you might want to do one of those cleansing shampoos or detoxing shampoos. And when I use those, I always follow it. Like that first shampoo, I'll do the detoxing or cleansing shampoo, and then I'll follow it up with a moisturizing shampoo.
Okay.
I don't just like to use the detox. I think that's too much.
So does it say detox on the bottle? Or?
Yeah, it'll say detox. Now, one thing I used to do is when my hair, because my hair is kind of low porosity, and I could tell when there's a lot of buildup, it's acting funky, it's not cooperating. And I would only do this maybe twice a year. I would do that apple cider vinegar and the clay. And I tell you, my curls will be so bouncy. And I mean, that's something you could try, but I would try the shampoo first. And then again, with our hair being low porosity, sometimes it takes a while for that water to penetrate.
Yes.
I would when I would deep condition, always, put a cap on there and sit under the dryer to allow that, to penetrate. Hold on.
Miss Laura says, I have.
What is clay?
Oh.
What do you mean clay?
Okay.
Indian.
Okay, is it safe to read Laura's comment? Okay. I have 4C wash and go. For me, it's more like a wash and poof.
Sorry,
Not sure what
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to finish up with CC though.
Oh, sorry.
And another thing that I say that I do to my hair, I do a pre-poo. And when I do my pre-poo, I use like not real expensive like conditioner, but a good conditioner just to detangle my hair. I put a cap on with that, and then when I go to shampoo again, that water, especially like somebody who is low porosity.
Yeah,
you gotta let that water run in there
real
good. You gotta let it run. You really do.
Okay, thank you.
That
helps.
Miss Laura.
Hey, Unbiased.
Hey, guys.
Oh, do I need to go back?
I want to know what you were saying about clay.
Question.
You said clay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What is clay? What do you mean? What is that?
Okay, guys.
Conditioner?
I got something for you guys real quick. My son has locks. I want him to show you his locks. Come on. Just get on camera real quick.
Like, I know you lying, mama.
Just sit right here. Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they are so pretty. Wow.
How you doing?
Can you see it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Look up in the camera.
How you doing?
All right.
Trish, you do his
He's
locks?
like, get me out of here.
No, he's had his locks for years. He
Yeah,
has his
really
locks for
nice.
years.
You have a
So
healthy
neat.
spirit,
Locks
Trish.
as well.
Nice and neat.
Make me want to go give me a retwist.
I
Okay.
know.
Miss
Yeah.
Trish, Laura.
Patel is so healthy too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look good.
Yeah. No, I don't. He doesn't let me do his yet. I think he wants me to get a little more practice.
Uh-huh.
Look, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. My brother let somebody get in his head. He has dreadlocks too. And his came out, he had to go to a loctician.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. And he had been growing his for over 10 years. And he let somebody get in there and she used some products in there and tightened his hair too tight that he went bald right up in here. So
Yeah.
what
You can't do
happened?
it too tight.
Wow.
He was going to cut all his locks off, but he went to a loctician and she was able to reattach it, and so his hair's growing back.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those locticians, they can work some magic now.
Oh yeah, she worked magic.
Yeah.
oh, somebody put my cart runs over. Somebody put her in timeout.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sure it was a mistake. Yeah.
Wasn't me.
And then, Trish,
For
I don't want to.
24 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to. Miss Laura had a question for you up above. She wanted to know. She has 4C wash. She tried to do wash and goes, but it never turns out right. Do you have any kind of recommendations?
A lot of ladies have that issue. They say I wash it, and while it's wet, it's nice and curly, but as soon as it dries, it just puffs up and you're looking crazy. So I guess what products, what can she use to kind of maintain the wildness? The shrinkage.
Right. Well, it's gonna shrink.
Yeah.
Like when I do my hair, it's like up to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I might stretch it a little bit with the blow dryer. Just do it like this, and stretch it a little bit and shape it. But 4C hair, she want product recommendations.
Mm-hmm. To keep the curls from poofing.
Now, and this is what I'm going to suggest, because I had to, kind of trial and error with my hair and finding, the right product
Yeah.
to, like you said, make those curls pop. And one of them that I could think of is Allocate Naturals.
I like that.
Yeah, their lemongrass
Mm.
gel.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of supposed to be like a botanical gel, which those are supposed to be more healthy, less of the really crazy chemicals. But I'm telling you, it gave me a really good wash and go, and I was a little heavy handed. My hair wasn't going anywhere, and it made my curls pop. And that's one that I
Trish,
could think of that I could recommend. There are others that are not so botanical, like the Wet Line Extreme. That one, it holds your hair down. But if you're looking for something, I think with a little maybe better ingredients, it will be the Allocate Naturals. But the Wet Line Extreme, that's good, for the more tighter curls, like a 4C. That works well, that gel. And the thing is, like somebody mentioned, like when your hair is wet, you gotta make sure your hair is wet. And when you put that gel on there, you gotta work it in. You can't just
mm-hmm.
you gotta
Yeah.
work it in, especially with a tighter coil. You gotta work that gel in, and maybe try applying it in smaller sections and
Mm-hmm.
work it in. It 4C hair can wash and go.
Okay, hope y'all.
Trish, I have a question. When
Hmm.
on these wash and goes, what's the order? So after you've washed it, your hair is wet. Does the oil go on first and then the gel, or is it gel and then the oil?
I don't use oil anymore
You
for my
don't?
wash and goes. What I do try to use
No,
is after I wash it, deep condition it, some sort of leave-in. I do like to use some sort of leave-in.
leaving.
And then there are some creams out there that
Mhm.
I use. I can't think of the name of it right now.
So is it
Uh,
water and then your leave-in conditioner and then the gel? Is that
mhm.
your
So
process?
your whole shampoo process, right? That includes deep conditioning. So you do the shampoo process,
Mm-hmm.
add a little leave-in, and
Okay.
then your gel.
Okay. Leave-in
Whatever
conditioner and
gel,
then
and some
gel.
people use mousse. People, more and more people are using mousse now.
Mousse.
And the
Okay.
good thing about mousse, if say like Cece's daughter has that low porosity hair, it probably takes a long time to dry.
Mhm.
Mousse works pretty good too.
But
But
see,
Okay.
for my
you
hair,
gotta
when I put
you
mousse,
gotta
it
use a
stayed that
lot.
way. It stayed. It's hard. It's like
Oh,
hard, and yeah.
It's some out there like because I put a mousse on top of this, and it was more of a conditioning. They're working on those mousse products, and they're making them more conditioning, not as hard. Like when you do
Yeah,
those roller sets,
Right.
yeah.
pattern. And the
okay.
do they have a new one, crazy sexy curl. They got the original, which to me is a little more drying. But that new one, that's what I use on top
Okay.
of this wash and go here.
Okay.
So you can use mousse, but what I learned, and I do have a video on it, when I use a mousse, and I had to watch this other YouTuber. When you got to use a lot, you do for our hair. You got to use a lot. So I do got a video on that.
Okay.
And because the first time I used it, I used kind of regular amount. It turned out okay, but when I used more and I worked it in, I really got a good wash and go set with that.
So we got questions, then we got lottery junkie. So mommy needs a
Okay.
timeout says, is it the Indian clay that we use for our face? And lottery
I
junkie
use that
says,
most. Sunny
yes, Miss
Isle.
Lottery Junkie.
It
It's
depends
real
on,
good.
like she said, you got to get used to your own hair and know what it takes. And at
Right.
this time right now, I just wash my hair
Right.
put my leave-in conditioner in it. Sometimes I put, herbs and stuff, and I just tie mine down. I don't use the gels and all of that anymore because I found out with my type of hair, it's better to just wash it, do the whole washing thing, condition it, rinse it out, a little leave in, and then I just tie it down. I don't like the all of the stuff in my hair. I don't like the gel. Even
Weighs it
when I
down.
twist my hair, when I I retwist it with just water.
Okay. Is anybody able to answer Mommy Needs a Timeout question? What kind of Indian clay are you
I've
using?
never used that.
I've only used the Aztec one,
Yeah,
and I put apple cider vinegar in it, and I mix it till it's a
That's
consistency
it right
where I
there,
can
huh?
put my hand in there and rub it through my hair, and I get it all the way through, and I let it kind of harden, and then I rinse it out really really good.
Okay.
Okay.
Clarifying shampoo for
I
low
got
cost
a
hair.
question, Trish.
There's
What
the clay
Yeah,
right there if
that's
y'all
it.
want to know what
That's
it
it.
looked
That's
like.
what I use.
what's the
Yeah,
product?
that's what I use too.
I'm sorry,
Henna.
Cheryl,
And
you
I
had a
mix it with
question?
apple cider vinegar, like she
Right.
said.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Michelle, you had a question?
Yeah, what is it in the henna that you use that makes your hair feel so good?
And
I
henna,
don't know. I don't use henna.
I don't use it either.
yeah, I don't
Yeah, I don't
use
know.
henna, but I know if you color your hair, like say if you use henna and you want to color your hair, it's gonna be a problem
Well, I'm
because
gonna.
that henna like really adheres to the strands,
Mhm.
and this is just something my instructor told me. Like she said, if you think you're gonna ever want to color your hair, don't use
You not.
don't mess with that henna.
I use
And
it to
I
color.
have messed with it.
I know
And it's
people
not right.
use it for it's supposed to be
Eyebrows.
good for the hair strengthening and things of that nature.
Just
Some
make it.
people choose to use it, but just know if you decide to color your hair, it might be difficult, and you know how they try to achieve that color. Sometimes they be doing all kind of stripping, lifting, and all that. Do
Yeah,
you really want to go
that's
through that,
really,
right?
yeah,
Oh,
it's a lot.
Yeah, because I'm going to
I
use
use
the henna today for my eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
My eyebrows, ever since I had COVID twice, my
Mm-hmm.
hair fell out all on my face. And so I'm going to use the henna for my eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I would use it for because I don't want to put hair color up there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You just want to use something that's a
Natural.
little milder
So
in
it's
Mm-hmm.
hair color.
henna a hair color or hair dye? What is henna?
it can be a hair.
Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
Indian women who have the tattoos on the back of
Yeah,
their.
yeah. That's why I was thinking of
That's
the
it
tattoo
too.
stuff. But you put it on your hair?
Yeah, it's a hair
Yeah.
dye. They come in different colors.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she said, with all the stuff, you got to learn what's good for you.
Well,
Yeah,
see, I
Because
don't
once
Don't
you
let
do
that
henna, you're
get
not
out
gonna
of
get
your
enough
head.
color.
yeah.
Okay.
I had a question about vinegar and water wash. I
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get the two professionals' opinion. I used to use vinegar on my hair when I first had my locks to keep down like to clean it and keep down odor, but I was told I wasn't supposed to do that like often. So what is your advice about using vinegar to wash it and cleanse it?
Like apple cider vinegar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or regular vinegar.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
No, it's got to be apple cider, and it's
Okay.
got to be a 2 to 3 month thing because the apple cider, you know how you get them things in your hair, and it
Mm-hmm.
look like your hair is not clean. Maybe what we thought braids were
Right.
when we thought they wasn't clean. The apple cider vinegar gets the buildup out,
Right. Yeah.
and
Now
so
there's two
yeah,
different
go
type
ahead.
of apple cider vinegar. So are you talking about the mother? I know it's like mother something apple cider vinegar, and then
Yeah,
like the
with
regular.
the
Yeah.
mother. Yeah.
So which one is for your hair? In case people are asking, in the chat, like which one I throw in my hair.
I think the one that does not have the mother stuff in it. The stuff that has the mother stuff in it is for your body. It's a lot of people don't know that. Like if you get a 8-ounce bottle of water, you put a teaspoon of the mother's apple cider vinegar in it and shake it up. That helps your colon and your digestive system. When I went to the doctor, my doctor wasn't using, not my doctor, the colon doctor, he wasn't using apple cider vinegar. But he gave me a colonoscopy and he said I was in and out in 5 minutes. How are you keeping your colon so clean? And I told him it was the apple cider vinegar with the mother's stuff in it because it's a natural exfoliant. Just like the chlorophyll you take, it's a natural deodorant in your inside body. Now, the apple vinegar, the regular apple vinegar, is for your hair because you're going to add baking soda. What's the other thing they add? I know they use baking soda, lemon, to detox your hair. But you don't want to do that on a weekly, a daily, a monthly. You just want to do that when you want to get all of the other stuff out of your hair, the other impurities.
Thank you so much. Can I get the bell one time? I'll go ahead and click on the bell. Okay. So
I got you.
Daily Design said oil should be used first for locks.
To lock in the moisture.
Yeah. So do you guys oil the locks?
Yeah, I only use oil. I can't use grease because it's too heavy on my hair and it makes a lot of buildup. So then that means I have to be washing my hair a lot frequently. So I use oil because it's lighter and my dreads are long, that'll add heaviness to my hair. So I use oil.
And see, they told us that oil and grease is two different things. Oil is what you put in your hair. Grease is what you cook with.
Yeah, Crisco.
Well, there are different types of grease, just like apple cider vinegar.
I went to school and they used to always say that to me. I'm like, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
I do agree.
Yeah.
Hey, Scratch and Pete.
Okay. Man, I love y'all. I love this today. I really do. I love it.
It depends on what type of conditioner you use, but yes. Okay. Unbiased is also Team Locks. Okay.
Yep.
This is in the house. I
We
want to
got
say
the lock queens.
Come up here, Unbiased. Come up here with us.
I just want to say, I am not my hand. I'm a cosmetologist.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay.
Mousse dried up my hair and made it literally break off.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you got to listen to your hair too, right?
Absolutely.
You got to know your hair because I use it might have been a mousse product one time, and my hair was so dry, and it looked good though. I didn't care how it looked. I was like, put water.
Yeah.
Give me some moisturizer.
Yeah.
I don't care what if my hair looks like perfect, but it doesn't feel right. I can't stand that. I can't stand for my hair to feel dry. So you gotta listen to your hair and do what's best.
Right.
You know what works. You know what, it feels good, it's acting right. Okay, what did I use this time?
Right. It's a hair test.
Yeah.
You gotta take your hair. You gotta look at it. You gotta feel it. You gotta know what it do, because when hair is dry and crunchy, I can't handle that.
I can't.
Unbiased said, make sure you check the alcohol also in the ingredients.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if alcohol is in the ingredients, do not use it.
Correct.
Is that correct?
No.
Okay.
Right.
That's a no-go. Is that a
There's
no-go?
all different types of alcohols.
Tell us about these alcohols. What?
I don't have that information. I'm not that deep.
Well, I
was surprised at how much they talk about chemistry and biology. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of science. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robert said henna can cause allergic reaction depending on the person, so be careful.
Yeah.
I like Aztec bentonite clay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, says Pieces of April. And apple cider vinegar is my go-to. Raw African black soap is amazing if you have scalp issues.
Okay.
Yes, and hey April.
Absolutely.
I like that Aztec clay as well, and then apple cider vinegar. But like I said, guys, I did not use that like a lot.
No.
Maybe a couple of times a year when I felt like I had some buildup. So, be careful with that because you kind of formulating yourself,
Right.
We're not like scientists or unless you studied that area, you got to be careful with mixing up stuff, right? Okay.
Yeah, but you can even put that Aztec clay, like a top full, and a little vinegar, apple cider vinegar, in your bath water. And when you see how it feels, it just feels like it's coating your skin. I have real dry skin. And so when I was using it in my hair, it was good, but that's only like a every 6-month thing.
Yeah.
But in my bath, I do that once a month because that clay, I mean, man, I don't know how y'all feel, but when I get in a good bath, I want the water to be silky. When you put that clay and that apple cider vinegar in there with your bath bomb or whatever, it just changes the whole bath.
Yeah.
That's just, that's just me. That's a once a month thing for me.
Calgon, take me away.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can put it with Calgon.
Street Arts has a question, but I would want to say thank you because we staying in the 40s up in here, okay? And official Jamia is not team Henna, and we got another lockster. We got unbiased.
Unbiased.
Good morning, Queen.
Also, guys,
Hey,
I do
Hey,
have,
unbiased.
I
I'm not
do
gonna
have
keep
a
my face
video
on
where
'cause
I
I'm
use
outside.
the apple cider vinegar and the clay guy. It's an older video, and you will see me on the front with the clay in my hair. I do have a video where I use that, so you can see what I did.
Passionately has a
Great.
question. She's been over here.
Okay.
Hand about to fall off.
Okay.
Has anyone ever used? Does anyone use the hemp oil seed? The seed. What is it called? Hemp seed oil.
Hemp seed oil.
Shampoo.
I haven't.
Yes, I've used it.
Have you ever tried that?
Yes, I've tried it.
Yes.
But
What are
I
your
just
thoughts
don't
on it?
like a
Do you
lot
like it? Does
a
it
lot of stuff in my hair. If I use the hemp oil seed, then I'm not gonna use the rose water. I just like light hair. I like my hair to be clean and light. I don't like it to feel, gunky. If you use the hemp oil seed, you can't put anything else with it.
And
All
that's what
oils are
people
not
don't
equal.
understand.
Oh, it's a shampoo.
Right.
There's a shampoo. That's what I'm speaking of. The
Yeah,
shampoo
but
to
it's
cleanse
a
your hair.
shampoo and it's an oil. If you using the shampoo, that's fine. But
Yeah,
I
they have
wouldn't
oil
use
as
the
well.
oil at all.
Okay, we got to hear from the new loctician on the
I'm speaking of the
she also
shampoo.
do her. So what's up,
Yeah, that's
Unbiased?
good. The shampoo is
Unbiased.
good. I'm agreeing.
Unbiased still there, girl?
I'm here. I just had to turn my camera off. But so I just wanted to say one little thing. They was talking about the apple cider vinegar, and I don't know who that is in the middle, but what's your name, Queen? Next to Nikki.
Denise, lottery junkie, Denise.
Okay, Miss Denise. Okay. You are absolutely correct about the apple cider vinegar. However, you can use the mother. You just have to dilute it more than you do the regular apple cider vinegar. So if you only have the apple cider vinegar with the mother in it, just put more water. That's the only thing. You just want to dilute it more because it's more concentrated. And then with the lock portion of it, yes, you put the conditioner first if it's leave in, and then you put the oil. But if you are putting regular conditioner, you condition your hair and then you rinse it out and then you put the oil. So the process is, because I'm sorry, wait, with the leave-in conditioner, I'm sorry, y'all. Put the oil first and then the leave-in conditioner. Because the leave-in the oil is going to penetrate and moisturize the hair. The conditioner is just like it's just like Vaseline. You're just putting it on top of the hair to give it condition. That's it.
Oil and then leave-in conditioner.
Oil, then leave-in conditioner. But if you're using regular conditioner, you condition your hair, you rinse it out, and then you put the oil.
And then somebody else said about that. Wait, let me see. It was a question about, and this is just my personal experience, and I have been doing hair and been licensed since 2005. So, with that being said, I think I do have some type of you know, understanding.
Yeah.
Some
um,
experience.
let me see. I forgot somebody. Oh, Shani, 2003, about the moose. There is a moose. I'm gonna tell y'all the name of it, but as I'm talking and walking. You just have to make sure that the first three ingredients of any hair care product that you use, whether it's Pantene off the shelf, um, pink or moisturizer, whatever, you don't want the first three or four ingredients to contain alcohol. If you don't know what the word is, look it up.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I get the bell one time?
The mousse is called Vigoro. It's V as in Victor,
Yeah, that's old
IGOROL,
school.
mousse.
Real
And I'm gonna
old
put
school.
my
Yeah,
camera
that's
on so
old
y'all can
school.
see it and take a
Okay.
picture of it if you need.
I'm just sorry. I'm trying
Put
to
it
keep
in the
up with
chat.
44 people up in here. The
Put it in the
comments
chat,
are
unbiased.
Jesus.
Say that again.
I said I'm just trying to keep up
Yeah.
with the comments.
Unbiased. Put that in the chat, please.
Yeah, please put it in the chat so people
I'm
can
I'm I'm
oh,
showing you right now. Let me
okay.
see.
That's it.
Oh yeah, I've used that before.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see. How
All
can
right.
I get the
Yeah.
can
Uh-huh.
y'all see it?
Girl,
Yeah.
put it
Okay,
in the
yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
And then Fresh and Fire
Not really.
Backyard Living says, how do you figure out your porosity your hair is? I did that
Wait, let me
hair
see.
in the glass water test, but I don't think I did it right.
Uh,
Y'all,
Uh-huh.
this is the mousse for us.
Okay.
Now, they have 4 different versions. This one is going to be your maximum hold, okay? But it leaves your hair so shiny and it does not dry your hair out. They have one with olive oil and one with argan oil, and the other one is like in a gold looking bottle. I think that one is more for people with thinner hair.
what's that brand name?
It has volume in it. This is called Vigro.
Oh,
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
VIG.
they're saying they can't see. In the chat, they can't see what it is.
Okay,
Well,
I don't know. Let me
snapshot
turn the
it.
light
I
on. Let me turn the light
snapshotted
on.
it.
Are you
Miss
going to
Okay.
T
type
might
it
have
in
to
the
put it
chat?
Snapshot.
on the
Let me
screen by
see.
herself.
I
oh,
can't
okay.
see it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just
Yeah.
snapshot it, y'all.
There we go.
There you go.
Right.
That's it. There you
And
go.
take the comment down.
Oh,
Love it.
well, I was trying to read it. Can
Yeah.
somebody teach Fresh and Fire Backyard Living about the porosity test, please?
Vigorol.
Okay,
Got it.
They
got
Got
it.
it.
coming, Miss T. They coming.
Okay.
All right.
It's hard out here for a pimp. I just want to say that.
Yeah, I just
Yes.
screenshotted that. I need that for my daughter's hair. Okay.
Does anybody know how to do
Unbiased might know.
anybody know how to do the porosity test?
It's been
The
so long for me. I don't know.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
The porosity test is
Hold on.
where you can. So this is how I do it. I don't know about nobody else, but you
I'm
take.
on somebody else's channel as a guest.
Oh,
Hold on, guys.
Okay. Unbiased. You said okay. How you do it?
okay. So the way that I do it is after you have shampooed your hair, you've done. Do not put conditioner.
Okay.
Shampoo your
Okay.
hair, let it be wet. And this is only the day that you're trimming your hair.
Oh. Okay.
When you trim, when you comb your hair out from the bottom to the root, people don't know that. You start at the bottom and you comb all the way up to the root. When you after you've combed all of your hair out, you can look at the coils of your hair, the direction that your hair is going. You can tell if you have low or high porosity, depending on the curls. Like on the, if you are relaxed, it's kind of hard to get this, to get it. But if you are just kind of like natural in between, you will know. So like Trish was talking about her shrinkage, she have high porosity. That means her hair is retaining the moisture. It's keeping it in there. And when she combs it out, that's when it loosens up. It loosens up her curls. So with
Hmm.
the porosity thing, it depends. If it takes you 5 hours to dry your hair is retaining moisture.
Mm.
If it only takes you 20 to 30 minutes to get your hair completely dry, you got low porosity.
Okay. Is that how you do the porosity test, Miss Trish the Natural?
Uh, Now, what she said, I was thinking the opposite.
Me too.
Because my hair takes forever to dry. Water kind of sits on top of it. It
Yeah.
takes a while for things to penetrate. So that's why I always consider myself
Yeah.
low porosity.
Yeah.
Now, what I heard, the high porosity is
It takes the water quick.
it takes water quick.
Mm-hmm.
It takes everything quick. Water,
Mm-hmm.
Because it's
color,
soaking it up.
it dries quick. The high porosity.
Yeah.
That
Low
that was
porosity is
my
what my daughter
understanding.
has. Her hair, water, you can literally see it setting on her hair. It's not soaking in. It's not, and it'll just sit there.
Mhm.
Is
And
it
like if
possible to
I,
have
that's
two
why I did
complementary?
a wash and go last night. Because if I had to did a twist out, and I don't like to sit on the dryer all the time, but if I did a twist out, it could, like today, my roots would still be kind of wet and stuff because that's how long it takes for my hair to dry. Like air drying, it takes a while.
Is it a way that you can have two porosities? Because my hair will drink water when I'm getting ready to go wash my hair. I can
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you got different,
Absolutely.
Textures
yeah,
in hair.
different even textures,
Mm-hmm.
And Miss
I
Cheryl, you
like right around here, like my curls are tiny, teeny tiny little, but here is looser. Here back here it might be a little looser. Up here, I consider this like my problem area. It gets really kinky, tangled. So when I'm working up here, I try to be a little more, conscious of it and delicate, with it. So I got different textures.
So
but
Sasha Garvey,
so
thanks to
Miss
all her favorite
Cheryl,
YouTubers. I'm sorry, I just want to
Bell,
get this
Nikki.
out. Educated Natural said, "What are your thoughts on women of color embracing natural hair versus those who say such things that natural hair isn't for everyone, and other negative statements about natural hair?"
I think we all
natural
have
hair
different
isn't for
ideas about
everybody.
hair and what we want our hair to look like.
Yeah.
Some women don't like the natural look. They don't like that their hair curls up. They want it straight. I think it's a personal choice. Do what you want to do with your hair. For me personally, I want my hair to be healthy and natural. I don't want to put any harsh chemicals on my hair. I've learned to embrace the hair that grows out of my scalp naturally. Um, no longer depending or looking at magazine covers to tell me and teach me about my hair and what I should look like. God made me, he made me perfect,
Right.
and this is the hair that grows out of my head. And so I am embracing that. And
That part.
Okay,
yeah.
all
Absolutely.
And
right.
you
Are
know
you?
what,
You have a
guys? What
question?
I hear a
Definitely.
Mm-mm.
lot
Be you.
in the salon of different reasons. Like the ladies are natural. Everybody that comes in, they're natural. But some of them, they are like they want their hair straightened. And you
Yeah.
know how they do the flat irons? It looks like a perm or relaxer. You know
Mm-hmm.
how
Mm-hmm.
straight it gets. And what
Right.
I hear is, well, my hair draws up so much, and I'm like, embrace it. I was like, okay, it draws up, but you can, stretch it,
Yeah.
bend it, I tell people that, but people gonna do, what makes them feel I guess, pretty, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I see it. A lot of people, they just not ready yet.
I still
Right.
kind of do. I just get my hair on down for the simplicity because I don't
Yep,
have
some
to
people do that too.
wrap it up and go. Just,
Yeah, some
Yeah.
people do because
Different
they said they
reasons.
can manage the straight hair. They don't know how to,
Right. But
manage
then you got to think about the
natural
heat,
hair.
Question on the panel. She
keeping
got
that
her
heat off of
hand
your
up.
hair.
That's what concerns me, PIA. It really does.
Yeah.
Because and I have people come in
Heat,
there,
that heat
and,
breaks your
and
hair off.
luckily a lot of our folks, a lot of them, they came from the salon. They get the students to
Yeah.
do it like for half or a third of the price. Okay, let me let the students
Yep.
do it for a minute. But a lot of those people, I can say their hair is pretty good condition, even though they're getting it straight. Because I'd be surprised, because baby, they be straight, and they come back. It's it's still intact. Now, the way that we learn, how to flat iron is to blow dry it as straight as you can. Blow dry it as straight as you can in
Right.
one pass. One pass. You get it blow
Because it
dry
breaks
pretty
off,
straight
it
in
dries
just
it.
one pass.
Yeah,
Have a
Go
it
ahead.
question
definitely
in the
dries your
panel.
hair out and breaks it off.
At the
I'm sorry,
bottom.
who got what? Bill?
That's where your
Yeah.
oil comes in at when you blow drying.
Okay.
That your
Okay.
oil is a
Now,
help when you're
I think
blow
when your
drying.
hair is natural, it seems to grow better and faster when you're
Yes,
natural.
and it has to be
In my opinion.
trained. What people don't understand is you can't go and get a
Yep.
silk press one time and think your hair is just going to keep doing that. It's not. Get on a regimen. If it's your first time doing it, let your client know.
It's
Come
not. I'm a
back within,
witness. It's not.
yeah, come back in 3 weeks and do it again. Come back in 3 weeks and do it again. You have to do that for at least 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
And then after that, you can start breaking it down to
Yeah. I
every
used to do
once a
that for
month.
the humidity
Once
in
a
this
month.
area.
Once a month. Because I have been silk pressing people's hair for a long time, and now my clients are on a 1 month. They come once a month, and when they come back, their hair is still straight except the roots.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Once a
ma'am.
month. And a
Yes,
laugh.
Margaret.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Oh, okay. I asked a lot of people that too. And me
No
being
problem.
a cosmetologist for 40 years, I had to go into work every day and do something to my head. My hair only lasted, it's so thick. So, it just was too thick. It was a rug. They used to say, come on and sit down and let me get that rug together for your clients get here, your patrons or whatever. And I was like, I'm sick of this. So then I went to braids for years. It's people that's getting their hair done, y'all, and it's not lasting, but the day they getting it done. And it has nothing to do
Oh
with
yeah.
the stylist. It
Right.
has to do with your grade of
Absolutely.
hair. Your
Absolutely.
grade of hair been telling you for years, stop it. Don't do this. Do this. Do this. And once people start going to natural hair and they seen how simple it was, they don't want to go back to getting a relaxer. And I've done people hair that has died. When they peel they scalp back, they not lying to you. It's relaxer up on the top of their head, on top of what you thinking with. All of these claims and stuff they got out here, the stuff is real. Relaxers was eating the inside, the top of your brains out. The only way your hair gonna do what it's supposed to do is if you listen to it and do what it do. It's not asking to be straight. It's not asking to be flat. It's not asking that. It's asking you to put something on it that's gonna make your scalp tingle every now and then and have your hair looking good. I'm not a fan of nappy edges. So I put this natural gel on my hair and I tie my hair down. People don't want to sit in a salon 8 and 9 hours. That's dead.
Yeah.
So I just want to welcome Sam Lee. And they said, I train my hair to do what I wanted in its natural state, such as washing goes. How do you train hair? Let's go there.
You keep doing the same thing to
A
it.
Same thing
routine.
over and over.
Right.
Kind
Yes,
of like
the
what
same
Unbiased
thing.
said, a routine.
Yes.
And
Right.
if you really just
Yes.
want to get
Routine.
into a routine, I would suggest maybe starting out weekly, right? And then
Right.
as you, like Unbiased said, you've done that for a few months, then maybe you can go to, every other week or so. But yeah, even with like you talking about, you want your hair to be curly all over, that's going to be a gradual process.
Right. It
Right.
ain't gonna
And
happen
you
in
have
Like
one
to
the wet
day.
trim
set,
it,
doing that over and
trim it
over and
as
over.
you
That trains
go.
your hair.
Trim it
And
as you
see, a
go. Because
trim
some people, yes, they don't
is
want
the
to trim.
edges.
They like, oh no, just leave the length. Well, it's not gonna
Mm-mm.
do what it's supposed to
Mm-mm.
do because you have these raggedy edges,
Split
these
ear.
split
Yeah.
ends, and
They
the
Mm-hmm.
ready.
more you
No,
keep it
you
on
have to
there,
trim that.
the more split
Yeah, the
it
ends got
just
to
keep
go.
Yeah.
going up and up and up and up and up
Yeah.
the shaft.
And you can
Period.
see the prospect. You can see the how porous it is too. Because if you're doing somebody hair, all you got to do is comb it up, hold it up, and let it down a little. If that hair
That's
is
right.
way beyond the
While
scalp,
it's wet. While it's
that's
wet.
right. That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right. But see, you got to look at all the chemicals and stuff.
Yeah.
I read everything. I don't want no more than 5 or 6 things in my ingredients. I don't want anything that got a long list of ingredients on top of my hair. I don't want it to feel
Well,
gummy or,
I'm gonna be
you know.
honest.
But
For
you can't
me,
even read the name.
I wanted my hair straight. I curly. Even though you say I have good hair, I still didn't want curly hair. I wanted my
Yeah,
hair
but
to be
you do it
fluffy,
and tie it
but
down.
I have embraced it now because when I do get a relaxer or perm, it doesn't last long
Right.
because it goes back to what it wants to do. So I'm like,
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
few years ago, I was just like, oh well, okay.
Because your
Even
hair
when
is
I
Yeah.
used
telling
to
you that
get a
it don't want to lay
relaxer,
down.
when I
Yeah.
used to get a
Everybody's hair.
relaxer many years ago, the humidity, it was
Right.
like it'll
Yeah,
be laid, my little wrap laid by the time I get to work.
yeah,
It
That's
was
what
all
I'm saying.
even with a relaxer. And I
yeah.
went
Mm-mm.
through
That
that
was my
pain for
problem.
nothing.
Man, they used to say you got some knit needles for that wool, and I'd be like, I gotta find something to make my hair, do what I wanted to do because the relaxers weren't doing it.
No.
Them silk presses weren't doing it.
Mm-mm.
Even do y'all remember when they used to put the water on the station and tap it and put it in your hair and then press it?
Mm-mm.
No, ain't
Yes.
nobody do
That's
that.
The
before I
Oh
steam.
was
That
yeah,
was
that's
born.
like for
all right.
steam.
She said,
Yes.
"That's all right."
That's
Thing.
all right. But none of that worked
I
on
remember
this
the hot
hair.
comb.
Whew.
And so I just want to address some of the people and Miss Cheryl. When you ask, can you have both sets of porosity in your hair? Yes.
Yes.
Yours is definitely going to have that because you put a color
Most
on your hair.
definitely.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Anytime you
Yeah.
put chemicals in your hair, it's going to change the porosity of your hair on certain
Yep.
sides, certain sections, certain whatevers.
Yep.
If you take certain medications, it changes the porosity of your hair. You
Mm-hmm.
may
That's
be
why I
taking
can
blood
wash and
pressure
go.
medicine, and it's going to
Mm-hmm.
change the top crown part of your hair.
Yep.
It's gonna
Yep.
do that because if you think about it, blood pressure medicine rises to the top. It's going from your mouth to your heart, down to your feet, and coming back up to your brain, the
Ooh,
top
I
part of
didn't know
your
that.
brain. And so therefore, that blood pressure medicine is changing the porosity, the texture, the color, the everything of your hair.
The
So it depends
density.
on what medications you're taking,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and it also depends on how you treat your hair. If
Mm-hmm.
you putting color in your hair every other week or every 2 weeks, your hair
That's
is
too
not
much.
going to be one set
Yeah.
of nothing.
That's
Yep.
too
Yeah.
much.
That's too much.
Yeah, unbiased. We had talked about that earlier because my instructor, she's been a stylist over 30 something years. And I asked
Yeah.
her that when I had clients coming in, they were really thin up here. I mean, really thin guys. And
Yeah.
I asked her, what's going on? And she said exactly that blood pressure medicine. She said,
And
Yes,
or
see, I was
some
an
other
alopecia
medication could be
specialist.
causing that.
I was
yes,
an alopecia specialist.
let me just say this, and
Oh,
I'm not a
really?
medical doctor, and I'm
Yeah.
not, I'm not none of that. Okay, but if you are any type of melanin skinned person in this chat
Mhm.
and your doctor is prescribing you
Skinned it.
lisinopril blood pressure medicine, ask them to change it because that's not for us.
It sure
Period.
is.
Yep.
The
Yep.
reason that
None
they
of that
give
is
it to
for
us,
us.
huh?
Go ahead. I said none of that is for us.
Well, that one definitely, because if you read and when you get your prescription, it always comes with a paper and it has the list of ingredients in on that piece of paper from the pharmacist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Read those, I mean, Google those ingredients. That
Yeah.
blood pressure medicine is for Caucasian, and it also is for people that are albino
Okay.
people. Okay, so they give it to us because they know that it's going to keep us on the down, on the
Miss T,
declining
Wow.
don't get
end.
me.
Wow.
Don't get me, Miss
And
T, but I
so
gotta say this.
it makes sure if you are experiencing where you can hardly breathe sometimes, you're coughing like this dry cough that you just can't get rid of, your ankles are starting to swell, you got knee pain, it's because of lisinopril blood pressure medicine. And
Yes,
they
ma'am.
give it to us because it's the cheapest blood pressure medicine on the market.
Lottery
Okay.
junkie's fingers about to fall off. Yes, ma'am.
You know I'm gonna say this, but if you taking any kind of medicine and you eat meat, the medicine is gonna treat the meat. So it's not even gonna work on you. Now I know that
Facts.
might be out of bounds to y'all, but I haven't had meat in 23 years.
All right now.
I wrote a paper on this in college and they published my paper. You cannot think that you taking medicine and you eat meat is gonna treat, the meat has hormones, you have hormones. What do
Mhm.
you think the medication is gonna treat? The medication is gonna treat the new hormones that's going in your mouth. It's not gonna treat what's going on with your body. Now I have made a lifetime out of talking about that, but after I became the lottery junkie, I let it go. But if you taking medicine and you eat meat, I know you got to notice that you're not getting better. And if you're not getting better, you owe it to yourself to at least try one day without the meat in your and take your medicine and see how it make you feel. I was an alopecia specialist when I was doing hair, and I treated people with alopecia. But I also told them, if you taking medicine, because the doctors used to give you medicine for alopecia. Then they went to the rake that you hold and they rake, and try to bring all of that back. But they haven't invented anything to cure the meat in your system with the medication. So high blood pressure, I don't have, but I've watched my family members have all of these conditions and eat all of this meat and never get well. So, I came along with Miss T because I wanted to grow what I ate.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that eating vegetables, because I make every kind of vegetable. I mean, every
It's
kind of
because of
burger.
them. It's churros, CC.
Because of them.
Beef burger. I do all kind of vegetable things to keep my system. Like I was on a lot of not blood pressure, diabetes medicine. They don't took me off of all of that because I don't eat meat and I exercise daily. Even if you just walk in place for 2 minutes and looking at your
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Y'all, I want to say thank you to Socks. And we've
yes.
been on here for about over
We
2
lost
hours.
it. Yeah.
It's that
Love
time.
you, Scott.
I'm
Thank you,
sorry.
Scott.
Right.
I must have
Time for
talked
lunch.
about the wrong thing. They
You
kicked me
too.
out.
They shut you down.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna be
said, don't be
quiet
messing with
now.
our meat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's time to eat
This
lunch.
seems like there could be another episode. You know.
Yeah.
I don't say this stuff like at least once a month. How y'all feel like once a month type of thing? This was awesome.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that we all can help each other, because that's one thing about us Black women. We can all help each other in some area. You know, if
Yes.
you look at
As you
another Black
learn,
woman and
teach.
think
Definitely.
that she can't help you, something is wrong. That's why, too, we
Absolutely.
on here, because we have to compliment each other. We have to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
in each other's corner.
Exactly.
Yep.
Fresh and
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
shutting up
Yep.
now.
Fresh and Fire said, interesting conversation. I'm going to talk to my husband about this. He loves his meat, but on all kinds of HB medicine. Thank you, Miss Ivory.
Yes.
Whew.
Yes.
Well,
And can I say one more thing?
yes, ma'am.
Let me just say one more thing real quick. And I know a lot of you in the chat and on the panel is a little older and
Real quick.
older than 30s and whatnot, right?
Right.
But try your best not to feed into hair commercials on television, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever platform that you're on. Stick to the products that's been on the market forever, because they have not
Absolutely.
changed the recipe. You go and you see this stuff, this new stuff that's coming out, and they showing you, oh, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that, blase, blase, blase. But the research behind their products has not,
Mm-hmm.
it's not enough data in the system for you to just go out and purchase all of these things. Because let me tell y'all what happens. They show you all of this stuff.
That's right.
People go and
Better do your
make
research.
these people rich within 6 months, okay?
Yeah.
And on that 7th or 8th month, you can't find the product. Because guess why? Now they done got so many claims behind this product, and they had to remove it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop getting caught up in, oh, I want my hair to look like this, I'm gonna go get this product. That shit ain't gonna work for you, because these
It's in
people,
Ollie's.
that's it, they just made this
They
stuff
don't
up
care. They just want
overnight,
the money.
and it's not
Exactly.
gonna stay on the market forever. But
No.
when you talk about Carson, and you talk about Cream of Nature, and you talk about
Oh, I love cream of
certain
nature.
products, they know what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
Stick
I
with
like Afra
what
G.
you know works.
I like Afra G, the one
They've
that
been
get
here.
hard on
Apple
your
G
Still
is
head,
a
here.
good
the
product.
conditioner.
Yes. It's
I love
expensive,
that.
but it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
No, I'm a testify to what unbiased just said. My son is natural and I twist his hair up. He likes to 2-strand twist. So I tried to use a new product. I'm not gonna say the name, but I thought,
Mm.
okay, this lady, how she use it up? She say she use it on her daughter hair. Her daughter has the same kind of texture that my son has. So let me try it. I washed my baby hair with it and put the leave-in conditioner in it. And within him sweating, you could actually see the particles of the product. It was just looking
Mm.
like little
Wow.
pieces of paper all over his head.
Mm.
So I would never use
Yeah.
that again. And that's one of the newer products.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's
Let's
pink and
stick to old
white.
school.
Yeah, that's why I don't
Yes.
like a whole lot of chemicals. I'm a whole lot of product. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Now,
Yes.
what we won't
Stick to
do is have,
what's been out there. And I'm gonna give y'all game. Natural hair, like CC's, Trish the Natural, even Miss Cheryl, and maybe Bayou Sugar, and maybe people that's in the chat that have hair textures as similar as theirs. Um, the conditioner, moisturizer that I choose to use on my natural hair clients is curl activator grease. It's like a, I'm gonna go show y'all the tube. When I tell y'all, water and this stuff will curl your hair, and it's not the drippy kind. It's not the stuff that get your clothes all messed up, because it's more like a gel, slash cream.
Not the blue and white
Not the
Jerry curl
screen.
Not the
activator.
Jerry curl
Not the
So
juice
Jerry
blue.
all
curl
on the
slingshot.
So
You're wrong for that.
Girl, I just lost
I want
y'all.
to
Hold
see
on.
it.
Let
I'm
me
gonna
see.
try it.
All right.
Can y'all hear me?
When you said
Yeah, we
Everglade,
can.
I automatically thought the
You
Jerry
can
curl.
hear me, but I can't get back on the stream. Hold on, let me see what's going on.
We can hear you.
I love how straight my hair is since I put color in it. This stuff was curling up. The things
Wow.
was real thick. I can't handle that.
Chocolate drop, you there?
Hey, chocolate drop.
Hey.
Did we
Hey,
lose the body?
chocolate drop.
Hey,
And
She probably
chocolate
dropped
drop.
down
Chocolate
to
drop.
come back in.
Yeah, she went to find the product.
Oh Lord, what's
Oh.
going on with the nice panelists?
Hey, it's certain things we can't say.
Yeah.
Miss
The
T
thing
with
is
the
like
T laughed at me
the
when
stream
I
is like
told
this
her
tea
I
don't be
used
on
pill
more than 2
activator.
hours now.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Exactly.
You
You
know
got
I'm
red hair,
hungry.
Miss T.
I know how you feel, Miss T. I'm kidding. I
That's
need a
it's
cracker or something.
almost 11:30.
I know. I haven't ate
Girl,
I haven't eaten anything
Yeah.
yet.
Man, this the best talk show on, Miss T. I'm sorry. This is
oh,
why we are here. I have went and looked at every
somebody need to
video you
email me
don't
a
made.
biscuit.
Right.
What's up,
Look,
chocolate
I
drop?
don't looked at every video you don't made, Miss T. This is the best talk show.
Well, that's gonna
Yes,
be on the
indeed.
next short. No. What's up, cool chocolate drop with the shades?
Hey, chocolate.
What's up with the nice?
Oh,
Oh,
She's
dang.
out
gone.
again.
No,
Unbiased.
she's trying to show y'all the product.
There we go.
Oh,
there you
okay.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Rub on.
Let me see.
Oh, there. Yeah,
Stay
that's old.
soft fro.
That looks old school too.
Okay, so how do you
It
use
is.
it? Unbiased. How do you
So,
use it on your client's hair?
What is
so at
this?
huh?
Go ahead.
This
Go
is
ahead. Tell us
this
how
is
you
a
use it.
Scalp conditioner.
this is what they used to use when everybody had a Jerry curl.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pour something out. Let me pour some. Show it what you look like. Show y'all what it looks like. It's like a cream. Yep, I remember that. So
Okay.
this is not the wet, drippy,
Yeah.
mess up your
Right.
shit kind of stuff. But Trish, you shampoo your hair like you normally do, you condition, do all of that. And
Uh-huh.
then this is like your oil base product. So instead of using oil, you use this. Do
Okay.
not do both. Don't put oil and this together.
Okay.
So what styles
What is
do
that
you
again?
use it
Soft
for?
shoe? That's back in the
This
day, ain't
is
it?
What
stay
styles
Stay
do you
so
soft
use it
fro.
for?
yes, stay soft fro.
I'm gonna look for that.
You might have to go
Okay.
in the hood to find that.
Okay.
So
Right.
unbiased, what
Or Ollie's
styles?
or Big Lots.
Okay. Unbiased, what styles do you use it for? What
This
you
is a
know?
good wash and go. This is
Yeah.
a
So
good coil. So if you
Let me
two strand
screenshot.
twist your hair, you can use this. Like I was saying, Cece's hair is a curly, naturally
mm-hmm.
curly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this would be a good conditioner on top of after shampooing her hair to give it the shine and keep her hair curly all day. But since she washes every day, it may be a waste of product. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
if
too
this
much.
is if you are the type of person that wash your hair and it's really shampoo your hair once a week, this would be good because you put it on while it's wet and you do not have to reapply it within that week.
Okay, but for like hair like mine, would I after I do the whole shampoo process, add this on? Would I put a gel on top of it like I usually do for a wash and go?
You can still do your gels. You just won't need as much. Trust me,
Okay.
because this is
Okay.
going to penetrate through your hair.
Okay.
Everybody's loving this. We can't get out of the 40s. Welcome in.
Fox in the Garden says she found it on Amazon.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's on Amazon.
I feel
Everything
like
on
I'm
It's
passing.
Amazon.
on Amazon.
On
It's in your
Amazon.
Family Dollar stores. I
Okay.
want to say,
Mm, okay.
Dollar General has it as
In the
well.
dollar
But
stores?
yeah, you would definitely find it at Family Dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna
Oh,
try
wow.
it.
And
I'm
see,
gonna
back
try
in the
it
day,
because I don't
Family
put
Dollar
any
didn't
of
carry
that
any
on
black
my hair.
products
Wow.
for a
Facts.
long time. It was
And
like you
down,
You
can't
said
go
that
to
was back in
Family
the
Dollar and
70s.
find anything.
down
But
Hey,
here in
now,
earlier,
Louisiana, certain areas.
you guys, earlier you guys were talking about, how often you twist your hair. I don't ever think my hair need to be retwisted because when I get nervous, I twist apart.
Uh,
And it's so thick that, hey, I'm gonna try that oil, but my hair is so thick that I don't even twist it every 3 to 6 weeks. I think I'll be waiting 2 to 3 months because
yeah.
it is so thick. I wash it and condition it and tie it down. But baby, I'm tender-headed. Like the other lady said, I'm still tender-headed. I don't want nobody twisting my hair every 3 to 6 weeks.
Right.
I don't let nobody in my head. Nobody.
Right. But my
Yeah.
daughter,
React.
Man, team fasting.
You fast.
This
Yeah.
has
You and
been
me
nice,
both.
and it has been
Girl,
interesting
I
and
know.
informative.
I'm hungry.
I'm
Okay,
gonna,
go
I'm gonna
ahead.
step down real soon.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
almost
Okay,
noon.
anybody got any last words, anything, so we can all eat
It
breakfast
has.
/lunch?
Right.
I love y'all. Thanks for everything.
Thank
I
you.
All right.
enjoyed it. I invite you
Thank you. I just
guys
say let's do
to
it
come
again.
over to my
Let's come back in a
channel.
month. Let's come back in a month and do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Come over,
interesting.
And
guys.
then
Subscribe.
Yes.
Subscribe
I'm
and share.
please start
subscribing
going
to
live more.
everybody. Miss T gonna put it in her thing. I'm subscribing to everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it
Yeah.
in there. And Miss Trish, please start going live more so we can get
Yes.
people.
Yes.
I will.
This is needed. This is needed.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
I will.
Very good
absolutely.
information.
I really
Yeah,
enjoyed
maybe
it,
next
guys.
time we can talk about stuff for our skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hair,
Yeah.
hair,
And
skin,
thank
and
you,
nails. Hair,
Unbiased.
skin, and nails. Yeah.
Hair,
Yep.
skin, and nails. That
Yeah.
would be great.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So,
thank you,
Miss
Unbiased, for
T,
your
what day
information
next
too.
month will we be doing this, Miss T?
Wow. On the spot.
Thank you, Miss T, for allowing me to come up, Queen.
Anytime, Queen.
Yes.
And bias.
The telethon. Oh my Lord.
24-hour telethon. Right.
Yep, thank you, Unbiased. That's all I was gonna say.
You come up with
Oh,
Okay, thank
No,
y'all, Miss
Rooster.
T.
No,
Y'all
You,
have a good
you
one.
know what? Wait a
Yeah.
minute, Miss T, real quick. I agree with Big Rooster because we need to get the men's perspective. They got
Yeah,
hair on their
true.
head and they got
Not
hair
him
on their
though.
face.
Yeah.
Not Rooster.
Yeah.
Not him with them rollers. Not with
Yeah.
him with them rollers.
Okay.
No.
All
Hair
right,
too.
guys.
Sing that song,
Well,
Unbiased.
thank you, Tony, for coming in.
All
We-
right.
Totally.
We appreciate you.
Bab got a
All
whack
right,
ass
Miss
Thank
Liv.
you,
wig.
I
Miss T.
enjoyed it.
Bye,
Bab got a
guys.
whack ass
There you
wig.
go.
I'm gonna go down, but thank you for having me, Miss
That
T.
got a
Thank
whack
you,
ass
Sid.
wig. Thank you, Unbiased.
See you, ladies.
Bye.
All right, ladies.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.
Everybody
Have a
have a
great
I
good
gotta
day.
go make videotapes, so I see y'all later.
Okay.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
I
So
know,
y'all heard
right?
it here
Got work
first.
to do. Bye-bye.
Bye. Next month sometime we're gonna have a hair, skin, and nails. So be ready for another.
Yes, you please do that for us.
Oh, yes, ma'am. We trying to go back up to 40 people. I'm about to
Bye.
bye, girl. So let me give y'all a rundown real quick.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. Tomorrow's gonna be gardening. I finally got my tool for my brassicas. In case you guys missed it, I have those white. Who is that? Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. I have those white cabbage moths in my garden, and they're tearing up my broccoli. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. I got the pins because I saw TLC gardening channel. She used those to secure. So I'll be doing that. Then Wednesday, we have Drea Lachey. Yes, cabbage moths. That's what I got. Socks. Was wearing afros in the 70s. Wednesday, I have the one and only Drea Lachey coming up here. She's going to talk about her multiple channels. She loves to sing. She's from Memphis. She's going to tell us all about that, give us some Memphis wording, slang, if you will. So everybody loves some Drea Lachey. Also, in the evening, I believe it's Thursday coming up. I have the Educated Natural, our YouTube lawyer, come up here, and we're going to be talking about her channel as well. Then Saturday evening is Jay the Motivator, why he changed his name and all that stuff. So we have a lot going on here. If you are wanting to come up here, you have some free time, you want to let us know about your channel, feel free to email me. So the girl got a lot of work. I got to put all these people in the description. A lot of people wanted to know about these other channels that were up here. So I just want to thank everybody. Thank you, Socks, for coming in and donating to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We stayed up in the 40s this whole just about the whole live stream. So thank you for that. Like I said, thank you, Bayou. I will have everybody's, give me about 10 minutes and I'll have everybody's name in the description. And I think that's about it. Yes, thank you so much. Hope everybody has a nice day, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Oh, bye.